Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Black Sensei Society. We are back at it again, episode number 112. Today's episode is a good one because this is going to be the first month that we're doing a monthly guest appearance. Today we're going to have Bama show up and also a returning guest, Moon Peaches. Taylor, how you doing? How you feeling?
Good. How are you? I'm excited.
Doing well. It should be a good one with our guests. There's plenty of topics. We have kind of scattered a lot of conversations to be had. Of course, I'm sure there's going to be some fiery debates. But gents, the rest of y'all, how y'all feeling? How you doing?
I'm doing amazing. I don't know about y'all. I mean, my team did great this weekend, so I'm ecstatic. I'm ecstatic. People forgot about us. I'm guessing that since y'all thought Tom Brady left, that it was over, but it's the Patriots Nation. We run this shit. We just took a little nap for a few years, literally a few years, and we're right back where we're supposed to be. So yeah, I'm happy.
Y'all haven't made it to the Super Bowl yet.
Oh yeah, we just have to beat up a backup quarterback.
Just saying.
Ty said word the link. Did someone put it in the Discord?
I'll do it now.
Bad. Carry on, Lani. Carry on.
What else happened this week? Game of Thrones. We'll get into that. Good first episode. We had a group hate watch. That was awesome. Yeah, good week. Good week.
All right, excellent. Am I lagging for y'all?
No.
Okay. Random Miles, how y'all feeling?
I got to watch that barbaric sport y'all call football over the weekend. You know, it's pretty interesting. I thought the Natty was good. Watching Josh Allen stink that shit up was incredible. That nigga's fucking ass. What a horrible first game impression. Other than that, I've been chilling. I started the Strange Fake light novel. I'm on volume 2. Been reading ahead.
A light novel?
Mm-hmm. Been reading the light novel, reading ahead, and I've just been chilling, gaming. Yeah, but chilling. Josh Allen, that nigga stink like shit. I don't want to hear about him no more. Done.
Bama.
What's good, y'all?
We're just doing some intros. We haven't done anything yet.
Okay.
How you feeling?
I'm good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Another successful hate watch. You know, since I'm here, definitely finna go be nasty. 2026 Indiana's, because people is nasty to me. They nasty to me. So 2026 Indiana, greatest college football team ever. They'll beat the 2019 LSU. I'm gonna be nasty.
How?
Greatest team we'll ever see. Matter of fact, they'll be the 2015 Seahawks. How about that? You know, since this is what everybody wants, I'm gonna give everybody what they want. Greatest team we ever seen. Bunch of 24 to 27-year-olds. Whoop de fucking do. Greatest team ever. Greatest team ever since 2000 Miami Hurricanes. Nowhere near Indiana Hoosiers. Okay. Fernando Mendoza, greatest college football quarterback of all time. He eclipsed Cam Newton and Tim Tebow.
You glazing.
You know, we're just gonna keep it rolling.
Who hurt this man?
You know, we were with a bunch of nasty individuals. Lani, you know firsthand. You know what I mean?
Was it early? Was it Trent? Like, who hurt this man?
They just bother me. They at me all the time about Fernando Mendoza. I'm just, all right, cool. I give in. Cool. He's the greatest. He's the greatest quarterback ever.
I don't think he's gonna be a star or anything in the league. I think he's gonna be okay.
Oh no! Don't say that. Don't say that.
First, I don't give a damn. He don't wow me at all.
But what's good, y'all? How y'all boys, man? What's good? Thank y'all for having me, man. Finally make an appearance, bro. I'll be watching y'all from the shadows, but I see what y'all doing. Salute to what y'all doing. It's nice up here. It's real nice up in here, man.
Yes, sir. Definitely got to have you on, of course. Bama. Known him for a very long time. He always gives loves to the BSS, of course. So I'm sure you have plenty of things to say. Moon Peaches, Taylor, you got plenty of things to say. So I want to make sure that you guys have fun with it today. Random Ty, how y'all feeling?
I'm good. I have to remake the social post for our awards. I accidentally deleted it. I finished it yesterday and accidentally deleted it, so I'm fucking doing it all over again.
I would be pissed. I'll be crashing out random. That's what.
If you, I for some reason I can't find where I put my crash out thing. It's one day since my last crash out. I lost my mind. That and Marvel Rivals. Lani can tell you yesterday, just no IQ teammates to the point where I was like, I'm done. I'm so done. Yeah.
I'm be honest. If that board ever says 7 days no crash out, I'll be impressed.
If it
I'll
says
be.
2, I'll
He
be.
crashing out today for sure.
Oh, for
That's
sure,
gonna happen.
for
If
sure.
it ever
Oh,
gets
but
above 2, I'll be. Honestly, if it gets above 1, I'll be surprised.
But random, I want you to pick your mood up. You acting
can
all
do it, Random.
somber in here.
Nah,
I'm not trying to beat down on somebody who heart not in it. I need you to, you know what I'm saying?
I need some.
I know you acted like a Josh Allen fan or something right now.
Yeah,
You all right?
exactly, Bama. Exactly. Where the bass at? Where the passion? Take them shades off. Get locked in. What's up?
I want to finish this. Don't worry. I'll be ready to go when we're ready to go.
Yeah, all right, bro.
You know, to be fair to Random, when you work on something for hours to days and it gets deleted, I edit a lot. I want to be throwing my computer. So I get it, Random. I understand. But you definitely gonna need that energy because it seems like a lot of arrows are pointing your way. So it should be something else. Ty, you here? Mr. Ty Davis?
He going victory lap.
I'm sure he's ready. Okay, well, we'll let him get himself situated, of course. To start it off, because I wanted to do this quick intro, like clip type segment before we kind of get into the Apothecary Diaries revisitation. I want to give you guys room to do what you got to do regarding that. But I asked Bama some topics he wanted to talk about, and one of the things he wanted to talk about are some of the best fire users in anime. So, to warm us up, I got a King of the Hill for you guys. We haven't done that in a minute, but I'm going to name an anime character, an anime fire character. You just tell me who's better. Whatever your criteria is, I'm sure we could debate on it. We'll be a democracy up here to pick who's the better one. But 2 characters, you pick this one, he goes to the next round. Simple. We've done this before. Are you guys ready? All right. Sounds good. First 2 names up. Mereleona versus Yamamoto from Bleach. Who is the better fire user? Keep in mind, we are considered Bleach haters, so I don't just keep that in mind.
Damn. Now I don't feel confident making my pick because you just said that.
No, we're already in the hole. Don't worry, I will make sure we redeem our image, but it won't be. I probably won't be today.
Isn't like the art for your podcast Bleach?
Facts. Yes, we don't hate Bleach. Our art is literally Bleach. Our 2 most popular clips we've ever made are Bleach related. We don't hate Bleach. But it's tough. All right, Mereleona Yamamoto. What do y'all think?
That's crazy. You went with them 2 first off the bat, bro. I thought you
literally
made it a lot easier for me.
Try to get it. You know what I'm saying?
But given me watching Black Clover and reading the scriptures on it, I'm sorry, bro. I got to go with Mereleona. I think she's the toughest I've ever seen in anime so far. Well-written character. Yami, the way he makes fun of her, I fuck with it too. But the fact that she bathes in lava and becomes fire itself, mana itself, I would have to go her, bro, because I don't know, because Yamamoto died, man. You know what I mean? He got packed up. You know what I mean? So it's like he good, but you saw him lose. I mean, he tough though. I ain't go. He tough. It hurt me to say Yamamoto tough now, but I gotta go Mereleona, bro.
I'm gonna say the same. I'm gonna say the same, but I'm also piggyback off of that. Literally, some of the strongest characters in Black Clover are scared of her training. Like Yami literally was like, "All right, y'all have fun," and then she grabbed him too, and he was like, "Oh fuck me!" Like, no, I'm gonna have to. She's gonna have to win this one for me.
2 votes for Mereleona.
So
what'd you say, Lani?
She did become fire itself. So I feel like way.
You know, well, Yamamoto became like the flyer bonk. You got the Bankai when the fire's all over him. You know what I'm saying?
Cool. What do you do with it? Get packed up.
Hey man.
Did he still die?
Hey man.
I love old man Yama. I love old man Yama though.
That shit hurt me to see that shit, man. I was like,
But
That's kind of
a muscle mommy. I'm sorry. I'm gonna.
yeah, she a beast.
She is 3 votes. Mereleona. I know Random's not caught up with Bleach, but Miles, are you caught up with Black Clover? I have no idea.
I am. I'm unfortunately outvoted, but this is nasty work. At first, when you posed the question, right,
Yeah.
I immediately thought Mereleona got it, right? Immediately, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then I thought about what I was reading, and I thought about what I was watching, and when I think fire user, is she actually using the fire, or does she just punch shit with fire enveloping her? Did somebody answer that for me? Because when I think about the utilization of fire and the utilization of heat, Yamamoto, he made the entire Soul Society get hot. Ice Bankai is melting, nigga sweating, right? The swing of his sword, the heat that it radiates, disintegrates anything in its vicinity. We talking about 2 characters were invented to prevent Yamamoto from using his fire. Nobody wanted to deal with it. The big bad who could see every future had to clone himself in order to circumvent it. When I'm talking about utilizing fire, right? Merleona's cool. I say she got more aura. We know she wins all the fights, and we know she a badass. Using fire, I got to give it to Yamamoto.
And if you think about it,
he has more power.
Well,
Hold up.
I think it's something important.
Hold on, $2 super chat. Y'all so disgusting. Yamamoto literally clears. We all know he's way stronger. Like they can't. Like if they fight, there's like she don't got a shot.
Yeah, I'm not talking about strength though. Talk about using.
But
fire.
actually, Miles, to bounce off what you said, even if we looked at the abilities that Mereleona has in terms of what she does with fire, she low-key copied Yamamoto's skill set. If you think about it, the whole reviving from the dead, bar for bar, she just took that from Yamamoto.
That's Yamamoto's.
And then obviously engulfing your fire, you could say she took it from Yamamoto as well. I'm hearing Miles. Miles has an interesting case.
So you look at her skill set, it's fire punch, rapid fire punch, mana zone fire punch.
I'm distracted by the muscle.
But in fairness, just to cross reference anime, I mean, shit, Netero always tells you, the man of 1,000 moves is a master of none. But what he do? Perfect one punch to where it feels like it's 1,000 moving at you. So that's just her being, because when we first seen Mereleona, what was she doing? Meditating in the wild on the top of a wild boar. So that shows you like she's not into all the tricks and the trades, like pretty much how goes at it, because he gets a new power up every fucking chapter, it feels. So I mean, everybody's not gonna spam you with all these quirks. She was more so of, hey, we focus on the basics until the basics is so overwhelming to people that do practice the super powerful moves when they fought the elves or whatever the case may be. She punched him and then the move turned into fire. So it's like, yeah, I mean, she is punching stuff, but I mean, the intent behind it, I mean, even her whole attitude is just fiery.
I agree
within itself. You know what I mean? So, I mean, that's a good way to think about it. I didn't think about it like that, but I just think she's just more of a master one punch 1,000 times, you know what I mean, type person.
All right, respect it. Mereleona does move on, mainly because Random hasn't seen Bleach. I want to be fair, but you guys got enough votes, so let's move on. Mereleona versus Natsu Dragneel from Fairy Tail. Best fire.
Which version of him?
Criteria you got? The most up-to-date version, if you want to use 100 Years Quest.
Then it's Natsu.
Yeah, then it's Natsu. If it's 100 Years Quest, it's Natsu.
I haven't read 100 Years, so you have to explain it to me. What makes him better? What's the difference in 100 Years Quest that makes him better?
Even if it's end of Fairy Tail, I would still say Natsu.
Yeah, because at the end of Fairy Tail, he unlocks his full potential because they get the Book of End, and he like literally unlocks everything. And then in 100 Year Quest, he already has everything unlocked, And then on top of that, he's still being pushed to become better. He literally fight Ignil's son. Like all of the, like, essentially, what is it? The 5 dragon sages is what he fights. So like they're like considered gods at this point. They're the dragons that have been alive since before everything in Fairy Tail happened. So like before the time skip, before all the kids were sent like 100 years like into the future, like all of that, they've been alive to the point where they're literally considered gods at this point.
All right, fair enough. We got 2 votes for Natsu. What about the rest of y'all?
Oh, I got Natsu.
Okay,
I like Mereleona as a character more, but I'm more down on Fairy Tail than the rest of you guys.
Well, I'm not high on Fairy Tail either, but Natsu is a demon. They are right. Natsu is a demon. Yeah. Bam, you seen Fairy Tail? You locked into that one yet?
No, I haven't watched that one yet.
Okay, fair enough. So we got 3 votes for.
Saying, yeah.
He is powerful. I mean, if we're talking about straight fire abilities based off like how Miles explained it, I do think that's a very valid argument because he uses it in a lot of variety of ways. Not only does he eat fire, but he can eat so many different types of fire, as we've seen. He eats demon fire, he eats god fire, he eats dragon god fire. Like, he is the fire master for sure. And he uses spinning fire attacks. He kicks with fire. He obviously uses fires with his hands. He has a versatile skill set. I do like Mereleona more as a character as well, but Natsu is more impactful, more iconic, has a better skill set, and I ain't mad at it. So Natsu wins. All right, next, Natsu versus Roy Mustang from Fire Force.
Natsu. He literally he's just gonna eat anything that Mustang throws at him.
That's 2 Natsus.
For me, it's not power, but bro, it's just a snap. Like,
yeah,
I think you like he's not. It's just he's not really utilizing fire.
Snap, though. He's a dog. I'm a one-trick pony, but he does one thing, my nigga. He just snaps his fingers.
You got to be cold to just snap and everybody love you.
Okay.
And in my opinion, it's probably this is of me. It's probably my favorite utilization of fire powers because of how cold Roy Mustang is. In terms of like one technique, if I could have one technique to use with fire, I'm picking Roy Mustang Snap. I'm being honest.
Push range.
He already proved that he could still do that.
It took him a while. It took him most of the series. The first time it happened, he was cooked.
But man, he figured it out.
He did figure it out.
Y'all not Roy Mustang, man.
Hey.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not picking Mustang just because I'm not Mustang. I'm not. The moment it rains, I'm like, all right, I give up. I'm good.
Okay.
So what's wrong with
Lani
one move though? Like, is that really a crime? Just being good at one move?
It's not a crime, but it's like we're comparing him to like Natsu, who eats fire, who has like dragon fire.
Natsu's literally a dragon.
Demon fire.
I appreciate you, Bama. Because you standing on it. These 2 flip-flop now that it's not Yamamoto.
Hey.
That's not crazy. Now the one-trick pony shit matter when it's not Yamamoto.
We don't have to play fair. We don't have to play fair. We push agendas up here.
I respect Bama for standing on it.
First of all, I never said anything about him being a one-trick pony. All right?
That was me.
Yeah, all right. Y'all sad, man.
Because, you know, I'm a Goku fan. He spams that command,
but we're not the same person.
Well, he got a lot. And I feel like Goku's a martial artist, so it's a little different.
Yeah, but that you know that he pull out that old faithful when in doubt, it's getting pulled out.
Yo.
It's getting pulled out. You know,
you gonna use it 5 times at least.
Hey man. Okay, Lani, you said Natsu as well.
Yeah.
Okay, 3 Natsus. Random. What did you say?
I said Natsu.
All right, Natsu moves on. All right, next matchup up: Natsu versus Endeavor from My Hero Academia.
I don't want to say Endeavor.
I respect. Okay, all right, we're switching it up. Why'd you pick him Endeavor?
He's big. I was gonna say something else, but I stopped myself.
W. I said you. Whatever your criteria is, your criteria is. I respect it. Shout out Endeavor. Lani, who you pick as a response to that?
I'm trying to think. Come back to me because I'm waiting. Because I'm trying to separate Endeavor's personality from the equation. Because I'm just biased towards Endeavor.
Fair enough. I mean, for me, I think Natsu's clearly strong. I mean, Natsu's probably. We might come to a character that's stronger than Natsu in this list, but Natsu's one of the strongest fire.
Yamamoto would still be here
for sure. Natsu's one of the strongest fire users, one of the most versatile fire users, and one of the most iconic fire users in anime. But I'm gonna be honest, Endeavor for a side character for his story to be as impactful as it is, like I am putting emphasis on quality of character. And I do think Endeavor is one of the best side characters I've seen, one of the best written father characters, not one of the best father characters, one of the best written father characters in anime. Endeavor is still a dickhead for what he did to his kids. But with that, all that considered, and compared to all the other heroes in My Hero Academia, they have all these crazy powers, all for one for all. Todoroki has fire and ice. Bakugo got the bomb stuff. He just got fire, and he's constantly one of them ones consistently.
He has a fire beard.
Facts. I'm going Endeavor. Personally.
I got Natsu.
2 Endeavors. 1 Natsu.
Using fire and burning yourself is so unserious.
I'm going
I respect.
Why do you have to say that?
I respect it.
So unserious.
So we got 2 Natsus, 2 Endeavors. Random, what you got?
I'm picking Endeavor.
3 Endeavors. About to move on. Bama, you see My Hero yet?
Yeah, I've seen a little bit of it.
How you feel? How do you feel about Endeavor? Have you met him yet?
I don't think.
He's the dad of Todoroki. Yeah, he's the guy, the fire guy with the blue fit.
I think. I gotta go back, bro. I gotta go back and peep it out.
He's the number 2. Well,
yeah.
Depending on where
he's
gonna
have a crazy story arc. Trust, he's gonna have a crazy story arc.
You're gonna hate him, and then you're gonna love him, and then you're gonna hate him again.
That's actually facts. Endeavor versus Escanor from 7 Deadly Sins.
Gotta be Escanor, right?
I'm picking Escanor. I don't.
He gets his powers from the sun, right?
He's the one.
So I'm gonna say Endeavor just because Endeavor doesn't have to rely on the sun to get his powers. All he has to do is either wait him out or only fight him at night in Homeboy's Cook.
I don't think he can wait him out. One cruel sun, it's over.
I was saying, if it gets a high noon, I don't think Endeavor live it.
Oh no, high noon, he's done.
One cruel sun, it's over. Besides the fact that he's gonna aura farm on top of him, he has that divine axe Rita. Bro's cooked.
He's gonna rage bait the shit out of it.
Thanks. Gonna finesse him.
Escanor beast.
Okay. We got 1 Endeavor. I pick Escanor. Bama picks Escanor. Lani, Random, Miles, who you pick?
I got Escanor.
3 Escanors. 2 Endeavors. 4 Escanors. Escanor moves on. All right. 2 more. Escanor or Rin Okimura from Blue Exorcist? We had a poetry jam. Random is just saving his vocal cords.
Oh. Ooh.
Sorry, what was it? Sorry, I'm focused. I'm trying to look for the screenshot of Miles crashing out. Found it. Never mind.
Oh man,
I was crashing
that
out.
is funny.
From the thing
He's
that's
doing
on
the. Yeah, he's doing the graphics for the awards.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody else seen Blue Exorcist?
Yeah.
I'm behind on it though.
Oh, we not tapped in. All right, this is the last one then. I'll make this the last one, and then we'll wrap up this segment. Escanor versus Shinra from Fire Force.
I have not seen Fire Force.
Oh, I would.
Dude just starts creating shit. Like, are we counting all that in with the fire? Are we just talking about his feet and like how fast he can go, or are we talking about all the other shit that he can do?
I'm standing on Ren and Shinra. They just use fire better than Escanor. They utilize like aura. I don't care about aura. I don't care about the character. They just use fire better than him. They use it in a more variety of ways. Like they're more versatile with it. They got different heat temperatures to it. The blue fire. There's just more fire representation.
Also, don't they literally fight fire all the time? Isn't that the whole thing?
Yes. The entire universe is filled with fire creatures.
Because doesn't that universe become the Soul Eater universe?
Yeah, it's technically a prequel. People lock in. The final season of Fire Force is going on right now. And people are about to see, they're going to tie it all in. It's about to be really good. Here's hoping that they announce a reboot for Soul Eater because it needs it. I'm not going to lie. It needs it for sure.
Yeah.
Anybody else locked in on Fire? Random, who do you pick? Who do you think is better, Escanor or Shinra, since you're caught up with Fire?
I'm a lot with Miles. I'm picking Shinra. I think Shinra just uses his fire-based powers better.
Okay. Lani, you agree?
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. There's more people I could have picked for this Fire Anime universe. Of course, they got Ace, you got Sabo. Some people say Sasuke is a Fire Anime user. You got Alibaba from Magi, my goat. But for this King of the Hill for now, we got Betty Maru too, who's a demon when it comes to his fire. I'm not gonna lie.
I'll probably say out of all them fire users, Madara was the best one in Naruto that actually successfully made scare somebody with his fire. Rest of them Uchihas, that fire wasn't shit, bro. That shit was getting deflected, packed up like it just wasn't even there. But when Madara used it, yeah, I could see why they call him the ghost of Uchiha. He's the one. He was number one. Yes, I see why Lord Second really did, because he knew. Yeah, I would have been racist to him too. Yep.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't like that one.
For this current King of the Hill, for this current King of the Hill, Shinra is the best Fire Anime user, but definitely let us know who you guys think is the best Fire Anime users, period. With that said, let's move on to the next thing. Random, do you want to do the Apothecary Diary segment now since you're busy at the moment creating graphics, or do you want to wait?
If everybody's ready to go, I'm ready to go. If not, we can just talk about your rundown.
Okay. So you're ready to go? You sure?
I'll buy him a little bit more time. Let's
just go. Let's just get this done.
This game I have leads into Apothecary Diaries. This leads into Apothecary Diaries.
Oh, let Lani do his game then. Let Lani do his game.
So, based off of everything that we were talking about last week and how it's the start of 2026, I decided to make a game. There's Japan released the top 10 most watched anime of 2025. I know for a fact that we know 8 of these. 2 of these we have not talked on the pod ever. I don't even know that these 2 exist, so I'll just say them. At number 8, it's What Will the Strongest King Do in His Second Life, and number 10 is The Two Perfect Saint. But I don't fucking
never
know.
heard of them. Yeah,
but the game is guess the other 8 of the top 10 most watched anime in Japan.
Okay. Freerun?
For 20, like that came out in 2025. So it's 2025.
That came out in 2025.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember what came out in 2025. Well, Apothecary Diaries, since we're talking about it.
Apothecary Diaries is number 1. It was the most watched anime in Japan last year. Crazy. It was the most watched anime in Japan. Number 1. Underappreciated. All right.
Medalist was one of them. Medalist was one of them.
Melis was not. It might have been on the half season thing, but it was not on this one.
Okay.
Conan.
Conan. Did Conan come out last year?
Did Soul Leveling come out last year?
So
Yes,
only
season
ones
2
that
came
come
out.
out, or in general?
Only ones that came out or were finishing in 2025.
So Solo Leveling's definitely on that list. Then.
Solo's on there.
Leveling is season 2 was number 3.
Okay.
I
I have a feeling some of the ones we really like might not be
Don is
there,
on
like
there.
2B or Hex.
Don
Don makes
is number 4.
Yeah,
Don's definitely on there.
Okay, the general like really popular ones.
One Piece is on there.
Got-
Jujutsu.
They didn't count One Piece because it's continuation.
My Hero.
Oh, My Hero makes sense.
My Hero did not make their list.
Yeah, what's
Wow.
good? Yeah, my
That's actually kind of shocking.
Hi.
It was good, Ty.
what's good, Bama?
What's good, bro?
Wait,
My dog.
What's happening?
Shit, not much. What's the topic right now? So I had to take care of some stuff.
We're
Top 10 animes watched in Japan.
most watched in
Okay.
Japan. So
They're
far,
trying
we
to
got
twist them.
we got Solo Leveling, which was number 3.
Mhm.
We have Don, which is number 4. We have number 1, which was Apothecary Diaries.
Ooh,
And number 8 we never heard of, and number 10 we never heard of.
that
What about
was-
Vinland Saga?
Villain Saga didn't come out last year.
Kaiju number
Didn't
8.
come out.
Ooh,
Kaiju number 8 is number 7.
Okay, so that's popular, really like
Oh.
Lord
Sakamoto
of
Days?
Mysteries.
Sakamoto Days is number 2.
Damn.
Lord of
Damn,
Mysteries.
too.
Lord of Mysteries did not make the list, so we're missing number 5 and 6 and 9.
Yeah, I'm not surprised they don't like the China stuff.
But what's the overall conversation though?
It's the top 10 most watched anime in Japan that came out in 2025.
We're guessing them.
Did Freework
Oh,
come
This
out
is
last
one that
year?
was cosplayed a lot.
Yeah, we're guessing.
Something in Dungeon. It was like cooking food.
Oh,
Delicious
the
in a
Netflix
Dungeon.
one.
Yes, that one.
Yeah,
That
delicious.
was
in the
24.
Because that one was cosplayed a lot.
Yeah, that was 24.
Is any? I'm all right. This is just curiosity. Like, are any Chinese anime ranked?
No,
No.
Did One Punch Man
Okay.
somehow make it?
no.
Okay.
We've talked about number 5. We only talked about a few times, like in passing.
Is
Blue Box?
Blue Lock there? Even though season 2 is
No.
meh.
Blue Box.
Blue Box did not make it.
What about that Dragon Ball Z GT?
Nope.
What, Daima?
Oh, Daiba.
Daima.
Daima? Yeah.
Wow.
Daima's not there. That's crazy.
What happened?
Miles,
I don't know
one
what
Miles
happened.
talked about a lot.
You said who?
One Miles top.
You said who?
Yeah, number 9, Miles talked about a lot, and number
Man, that
6,
shit's ass.
What about
Number
Dress
six.
Up
Is it a
Darling?
Gundam anime? Is it a
no,
Gundam anime?
number 6, Riddell and Miles talked about a lot.
What about
Gotcha Kuda?
Which watch?
Wait,
Which
To Be
watch?
Hero? To Be Hero X?
No.
Which watch?
No Chinese
No.
anime.
I
did
was
Dress Up
Lani,
Darling have
I
another
was talking
season that came out?
You were talking about you've talked about number 9 multiple times. It's also a very popular series. We all talked about it before.
Have I talked about it?
Maybe like in part of the conversation.
I'll be honest. I'm trying to think.
Do I like it?
What the?
Yeah, do I like it?
I think yes, you like it.
Me? Wait, me? You say I like it?
I think so. I think everyone here likes it.
Did we say? We said Gotcha Kuda, right?
Yeah, he said no. It's
You said no.
2024 anime. I have no idea what came out last year. I'm down.
Taylor, what were you saying?
My Dress Up Darling. Did that have another season that came out last year? Because that
No,
seems like
it's
something that you watch a
I
lot.
be talking about it.
Wait, did was My Hero on the list?
No, it wasn't.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
RE0?
Vigilantes.
It just missed it. It was
Oh, Vigilantes.
no.
RE0?
My Hero not being on there is criminal, by the way.
Well, Ty, it came out late in the year. That's probably why.
Yeah, it's like
That's still
the whole
criminal,
year.
bro.
Spy Family?
Yes.
Spy Family didn't come out
What
last year.
do me and Miles talk about? It's not 2 X.
He said two series that me and you talk about. Me and you don't like the same shit. So I don't
You
see
know
how
what's
that's
crazy?
possible.
Apparently, Riddell and Miles talk about it, but I also like it. That's what I'm like. What? But I don't talk about it though. I have no idea what this is.
Jujutsu Kaisen didn't come out last year.
I'll give you another hit on
No.
number 9.
No.
Riddell and Miles both talk about the other work from the creator a lot.
Oh, Hunter.
No.
The
Nigga,
other
what?
work. The
Two-
other
They
work.
have another manga that's out in Shonen Jump that you guys talk about.
Tokyo Ghoul.
No. What Tokyo?
Because that's the only
wait,
thing that makes sense. Because we talk about Trojan X.
Did Doctor
Exactly. Liddell, that's where I'm coming
Stone
from.
have another season
There
come
you go.
out?
Dr. Stone was number 9.
Oh, Marshall King.
I need you to know all I'm doing is
Dr.
thinking
Stone,
of my cosplays. I see a
That's
lot
my
of.
shit too. That's my shit
Dr.
too.
Stone was number 9.
That's my shit.
Oh,
shit.
That
Oh,
makes a
wow.
lot of sense. We're not
That
locked
does
in.
make
We're not
sense.
locked
All
in.
right, what's
Number 6, Riddell was talking about last week.
and it's not To Be Hero X.
Last week.
It's not To Be Hero X.
I'm
What
out.
was I
That's
talking
all the
about last
cosplays
week?
I remember seeing. All
Freeman?
the rest of them are like Pokemon.
Freeman didn't come out.
All right, we gotta move on. So
Freeman did.
number 5.
No. You
Hold
can't let us give
on,
up.
Slow down.
Relax. You can't. We're locked
You
in
said
now. We ain't.
5 and 6 were missing, right?
Yeah, 6 is an isekai.
Oh, y'all got it.
Oh, Water Magician. No,
Yes,
not
Water Magician is number.
Oh, okay. So me and Riddell are locked. Okay. All right.
Wait, Water Magician top 10? Really?
So the
Yo,
shit
that's
that I think
crazy.
is
What
ass,
is
apparently
that?
Japan
I'm looking this up now.
That's what's up.
Yo. So we need one more.
One more.
Crazy, Riddell.
Number 5 is the hardest one. 'Cause we mentioned it like-
I added this to my list.
yeah, number 5, we mentioned it maybe like twice all year.
We need a hint.
A hint.
give us a hint.
The creator of this anime just had a movie on Netflix that we talked about like 2 weeks ago.
I don't know these people.
Oh, is it the creator of Chainsaw Man?
No,
Water Magician being up there is crazy.
the running movie that we just saw. That
That running one.
Oh.
100 meters.
Yeah, the person that made 100 meters made this anime.
I thought that was their first work.
I don't know who made 100 meters.
Santo got it. Orb.
Oh, I need to
I've never-
watch Orb.
Orb.
I need to watch Orb.
On the movements of Earth is number 5. So the most watched anime in Japan. Number 10, The 2P Perfect Saint. Number 9, Dr. Stone's Science Future. Number 8, Will Be the Strongest King. Number 7, Kaiji number 8, Season 2. Number 6, The Water Magician. Number 5, Orb. Number 4, Don Season 2. Number 3, Soul Leveling Season 2. Number 2, Sakamoto Day Season 2. And number 1, the most underappreciated anime on the planet, Apothecary Diaries.
I think that's a good. I think that's a good gateway or segue to the next topic. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys were here for the last podcast episode, there was a heated debate going on regarding Apothecary Diaries and whether it's underappreciated. So, obviously, sometimes you guys know how BSS is. Sometimes, if the debate is heated enough, it transitions right to the Discord, and then it continues, it inflames, and now we want to revisit for round 2. So, I'm gonna.
And the reason it was in Discord.
Go ahead. I'm gonna allow you guys to go crazy. Random, Lani, whoever else wants to participate. Taylor, go ahead.
You guys go first, because when I start talking, it's gonna take a while. So go ahead.
All right. So
It's going to take a while because you're going to be moving
I don't
the
even want to
goalposts
really
as you're
discuss.
talking.
I don't even want to discuss the whole argument in Discord because that went on for a very long time. But to sum it up, I needed to understand what would need to happen for Random to feel that Apothecary Diaries is not underappreciated. So I asked him, I was like, what would, because I was like, it's top 10 in manga sales, it's top 10 in views in the world. It got nominated for Anime of the Year twice. It has 3 projects coming out. Well, One Piece is the only one that has at least 3 coming out this year. Is that Apothecary Diaries? They get all this money, all these projects. I think there's even talks of a video game coming out in 2027. So I asked him, what would make it properly appreciated? And he said, I'll read word for word. I want the great talk around the series to last, and I am not confident it will. As time goes on, it will be routinely featured anime underrated lists like various other series I have listed above. Despite the fact that a lot of people have watched it, bought the manga, and praised the series, that is my answer. Now, if you look up what underappreciated is in that answer, those don't really connect. He's talking in the future. He thinks it's going to fall off. I don't know how that means it's currently underappreciated. If he's talking about like in 2030, it's gonna fall off, or 2045. Hey, in 2060, we might not be talking about One Piece. I don't know. I'm not in Steins Gate, apparently random could see the future, but he's saying it'll be underappreciated in the future. That's why it's underappreciated now, and that's why we don't appreciate it. So, yeah, like I said, it's top 10 in sales, it's top 10 in views, nominated for Anime of the Year twice, 3 projects. Only one other anime on the planet can say that. To me, I think it's like a powerhouse. It's now considered the best slice of life, along with like Blue Box. When Ty looked up on TikTok, I don't know if you kept on doing your analysis. It had more mentions than Gacha Kuda, so it's not really given underappreciated. It's giving one of the biggest anime on the planet. Oh, and it was just the most watched anime in the place that makes anime. That sounds properly appreciated to me, but.
And if we want to talk about like truly underappreciated like shows, there are actual truly underappreciated shows. One of them being Tanya the Evil. That's an amazing anime, but it literally, first of all, isekais are a thing now. When it came out, they weren't that big. Even now that they are that big, guess what? Still not an appreciated anime for what it is. But you're talking about Apothecary Diaries, which has, I can literally scroll for days on Amazon to find a cosplay of. I can literally scroll for days and find videos and edits of this. It's all over the internet. It's the top watched anime in Japan. It was nominated for Anime of the Year, but it's underappreciated. But it's getting a movie. It's getting a whole other season. It's getting a live action. Like, what are we doing here?
If this was 2024, if this was 2024, I'd understand. Even if this was 2025, okay. But as time moves on, things evolve. So in 2024, when it was nominated for End of the Year, and everyone was like, "Oh, what's this thing nominated with Freerin and JJK? Let's check this out." What happens if you look at the volume sales and stuff like that when it gets nominated? Oh, it got spikes in popularity, got more views. What happened the next year when it was nominated again? Oh, I keep on hearing about this Apothecary Diaries. Let's check it out. What happens? More people watch it. More people read it. The fandom grows and grows. So from 2024 to 2026, it became from underrated to now one of the top anime properties on the planet. You might as well call Sakamoto Days or Kaiju number 8 underappreciated. Oh wait, Apothecary Diaries makes way more money than them.
Y'all done?
Go ahead.
I'm done.
Hey, Random. It's me. It's your boy. I'm usually not with you, but I'm with you. They're talking about the corporate stuff, it getting all sorts of production.
I never brought up corporate stuff. I was also talking about in the cosplaying.
I didn't interrupt when you spoke. I didn't interrupt when you spoke.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Real quick before you go, Miles, $2 super chat from Angie Carr. But could Apothecary Diaries beat Goku? That is the goal.
And Angie, and I'm glad you brought that up because that's the point that Random's making in all of this. Y'all are so focused on the money and the production and how many products it's doing and the cosplays and all of this stuff that when Random is specifically highlighting a topic of conversation, right? We can use our own Discord as an example, and sure, that's a little bit of an echo chamber. Nobody talks about that shit unless we're specifically talking about slice of life, right? They're not comparing it to the One Pieces. They're not comparing it to the Gachi Akudas. They're not comparing it to the 2B Hero X's. They're not doing any of this comparison to any of these series we all know and love. The JJKs, the Blue Locks, the Dadadons, you name it. It's stuck in its own little niche. Is it excelling within that niche? Absolutely. Are they putting a lot of money behind it in that niche? Of course. But when we're talking the grand scheme of the topic, which is what Random's talking about, which is the discussion around the anime, unless people are doing one-to-one analysis or talking about chapters or dissecting the MC or any of those sorts of things, we're talking about conversations of anime.
Is he frozen for anybody else?
I'm frozen now?
Your body was frozen, but we could still hear you.
Your voice is still going. Yeah, we could hear you the entire time.
I don't give a fuck. I don't care what y'all see. As long as y'all hear what I'm saying.
We can hear you. We can see you now.
Cool. Random is cooking. I'm on your side, brother. Nobody's talking about this shit, bro. And if we're going to sit here and think because it's making a whole bunch of money and it's doing all of this stuff, there's millionaires all around the world we've never heard or seen. I bet they feel pretty underappreciated. We don't know who the fuck they are. Nobody cares about Apothecary Diaries. Well, let's be for real. It's not a topic of discussion. I don't care about mentions. I don't care about all of that shit because that can all be skewed in the way that media is presented. I don't care about that shit. When I go to any forum, Discord, Facebook, IG, all of this stuff, and they're talking about anime and they're making graphics comparing anime, Apothecary Diaries is not there. And that's Random's point. Go ahead, Random. Cook these niggas.
Go ahead, Taylor.
Thank you. So that's why I was bringing up genres in the Discord, because genres matter, because it's in a slice of life, and the things that you're bringing up are shonen, which are in a much bigger, more widely watched genre than a slice of life. So the slice of life making it outside of that little bubble and being talked about.
Easy cook. Easy cook. Are slice of life underappreciated?
I don't think so.
All right.
All right, Random.
But once again, because also there's two
super chats. Can't wait to see this upcoming DBS news coming up on Friday. Love the pod and shout out Bama from David Williams. And then Santo, I can count on.
Well, before you go to the other one, what DBS news is he referring to?
And I saw Black Mama post about it on her Instagram. I was curious.
It might be.
Oh, like so it's like there's an announcement that news is going to happen on Friday.
Yeah, on
is that
Friday.
what's going on?
So apparently, a big announcement for DBS is coming on Friday.
But
okay, maybe it's the manga coming back because it's been a while.
And
what's the next super chat, real quick?
Santo.
Oh, Santo, I can count on one hand how many times we on this channel have spoken about Apothecary Diaries. That's to makes money, but we don't talk about this.
But that's also on y'all as a podcast. Y'all have the ability to talk about whatever you want. Y'all
and why don't we? And why don't
because we? That's on y'all. Why am I answering that? I'm not in your podcast. But y'all talk about shonen all the time.
Why? But why though? But why?
How
can I answer that when I'm not?
You don't
want to
answer it because it's gonna make our point. You don't want to, Lani. Why do we talk about
shonen, Lani? To be fair, Miles, there's other big manga that we don't talk like. Kagurabachi's like the number one shonen. We don't talk about Kagurabachi.
Ty represents it all the time. He talks about it all the time. We don't talk about it because not all of us have read it. But all these other shows,
not all of you guys have watched Apothecary Diaries.
And Lani, I'm gonna ask you again. When we other than this first time just now when I presented the question in our group chat. Why was Apothecary Diaries never the focus before?
Because we don't focus on slice of lives.
Why?
All right.
Because that's
real quick, Miles. Real quick, Miles and Lani. So this is why I'm going to pause. I'm not going to include myself. The only reason why I'm going to pause is Random needs time to do his thing. I know what he's about to do, so he needs some time. So let Random do what he got to do.
All right, hold on a second. Okay. All right.
Bama, you having fun? Well, hey, Bama, we'll get into some of the other stuff, but they had to get this off their chest.
No, that's good. I'm enjoying this right now.
Okay, so I got tired of this, so I just decided.
Let me change the screen for you, Random. Let me change the screen.
Please. So, you guys heard exactly what Lani said about my Apothecary Diaries being the most watched anime. Lani is not lying about it being the most watched anime in Japan. You could argue, and based on what I'm going to present here today, you could argue the number one series in Japan was Apothecary Diaries. Like Miles said what we said, just because a series sells well does not mean it is actually appreciated. Once again, just look at the top 10 list that Lani has said. Just look at the top 10 list that he posted about everything that's sold in Japan. We haven't heard of like 3 of those things. I didn't even know Orb existed until Lani's talked about it 20 minutes ago. So I'm gonna answer the question: Is Apothecary Diaries underrated? Was it my bad? Underappreciated. I believe so. I believe yes. Lani believes no. So I'm just gonna go through it to the best of my ability, and don't worry, guys. I will put breaks because I anticipate you guys will have questions. Lani, you told me to come back with actual numbers, actual statistical evidence, and I'm also going to break down the evidence that you shared in the Discord as well. Because at the beginning, I'll be honest with you, I wanted to be fucking petty. That's what I wanted to be, because everybody was taking shots. My therapist was mentioned shit, but hey man, be good. I brought it up. I entered the therapist thing in here. It's a free shot. So I was like, you know what? Let me do it. So while in the interest of being petty, I actually learned some stuff that I think we should all know. And also you're gonna understand why, like also I'm gonna answer, you're gonna understand why Netflix also sometimes, even though a series is watched a lot, why Netflix doesn't approve it for another season. So I was, and be honest with you, I was gonna put on the blue suit, I was gonna put some music on, I was gonna get fucking petty as possible, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna answer you with cold hard facts, Lani, because I quote, hold on, I did not interrupt at all. I did not interrupt at all. So you say, Lani, that you deal in logic, so I'm going to present logic, and hopefully that's okay. And trust me, Taylor, you will have your time. I put three breaks in this thing, and this is actually the shortened version of the presentation I made. The first presentation I had, Riddell, you saw it. It's much bigger than this, but to make it a lot easier, I'm just going to present this. Taylor, you know what? Since you have a question, go ahead, Taylor.
All I said was, does that say slide 1 of 43?
Don't worry, we're gonna zip through.
So the hostility was not needed at all.
Okay,
I wasn't being hostile towards you. I was literally just saw that and just said it out loud.
I apologize, Taylor. I apologize. I apologize for being hostile. You're right. I apologize. Okay. All right, let's do it. So, is Apothecary Diaries underappreciated? And we're just going to start off at the beginning. You already heard the backstory from Lani. I believe it's underappreciated. Lani does not believe it is not. So my argument is, despite the fact that Apothecary Diaries, like Lani said, is a very successful anime with many accolades to its name, it isn't appreciated by the anime community as it should be. And shout out, thank you, Ty, for kind of succincting my argument in the Discord. And but like I say in here, I'm gonna have to refine it so I can understand my argument here. I also spelled argument wrong. So here's Lani's argument. He said, Apothecary Diaries is clearly appreciated by the anime community due to its record viewer numbers, manga sales, and awards. And you can see here, I screenshotted, like Lani going from the Discord, I also screenshotted some stuff to put in there. Like Lani said, we're in 2026, not 2024. By every metric, Apothecary Diaries is a major hit. What's this love that it's not getting? We just keep going. So I want to be 100% honest about my argument. I'm going to say it again. I want to be 100% honest about my argument. I believe, despite its success commercially and critically, the anime community does not appreciate Apothecary Diaries the way it should.
Super chat real quick, random. Hey, I love the effort. I love the effort. I'm rooting for you because of the effort. We got a super chat real quick.
We got two for real.
We got another one by Jaden. Petty random.
Well, first I got to read the first one. I thought Lonnie was about to read it.
Okay, my bad. I'll just do Jaden and I'll do Angie's. Petty random equals 81 point Kobe, 2 fire emojis, fight back random. And Angie Carr with another $2 super chat, PowerPoint. Okay, random, we get it. You went to college. Yeah, but this is also, I'm trying to prove a point here, but also I think this is some knowledge we should all understand.
Well, can I ask a question? Quick question before anyone goes. So, because I'm just reading this first thing, you said it's saying that's not my actual argument, and I was rightfully confronted, and now you're saying. Now that I have refined my argument, so it's saying that you're not, wait, are you saying that you changed your argument and now
the definition is crazy?
Lani? What does refine mean?
I'm just saying, so you've updated your original argument. I'm just trying to clarify. You've updated your original argument.
I was rightfully confronted.
That's what I'm reading. I'm like, wait.
No, I'm not laughing. I'm laughing at like this is so serious. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like,
I'm just trying to
random, bro.
Move on. So like you're saying that you like
you just got to respect the humility. You know what I'm saying?
I respect
the only thing I said, because when never mind. Go ahead.
I was actually gonna help you out here, random. Basically, what he did was the points that we corrected him on and confronted him about, he removed those points because that was no longer valid within his argument. So he just refined it, essentially. That's what refining is.
All right. Well, I'm gonna shut up. Go ahead, random.
No, because when I this is my problem when I
random. I'm rooting for you. Keep going. Gotcha.
This is my problem when I have debates like this.
That's crazy.
Oh my god. Never mind.
Go random. I'm muting myself. Go.
So when this is my problem when I have debates like this, because I, like you guys know, I'm a very loud guy. I'm a very passionate dude. And despite I know what I think in my head, but it's not what I'm saying out loud. When I'm talking about it being and that's why I also in this, I want to give Lani as much props as I can because I want this to feel like it's fair. I'm not doing this to just dunk on him. I'm doing this to also freaking educate at the same time. So when I said it was not about it being better than, let's say, like a Frieren or a Spy Family or even like a Radiant. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that despite the fact that it is so, like, it does so well commercially, it is not appreciated by the community. Okay. So if I go to the next one, here is a list since Apothecary Diaries came out of all the different accolades that it has won. It has been nominated for 13 Crunchyroll Awards. I'm not counting this one that's coming out because it hasn't happened yet. So I can't update these numbers. The only thing I can say is Lani lied. It has not been nominated for Anime of the Year twice. It probably will be when the 2026 Crunchyroll Anime Awards come out. It was only nominated once. It won Best Actor, Best Japanese Voice Actor of the Year from the Crunchyroll Awards. The manga has sold over 45 copies of its light novel and manga as of this month. It also won the next prestigious Next Manga Award, which is won by a ton. Like, I'm talking Kaguya-sama in 2017, Spy Family in 2019, Kagurabachi in 2024, and also, like you see on the bottom, the fun fact: the first anime or first series to ever win this award is My Hero Academia in 2020.
Hey, shout out My Hero and Kagurabachi, man. Right. And Ichi.
And yeah, come on.
Ichi, there's really a ton in the way they do it. They split it into print category and they split into print and web. Spy Family won for web, while the Spy Family won for web. Kaiju number 8 in 2021 won for web, but Kagurabachi won in print. My Hero won in print. So these are the three things that Lani posted in the Discord to support his argument. Okay, these are pretty good. They're pretty straightforward, but there are some problems with this. But let's start with the first one, which is the first image on the left. So I really have nothing to say about this because this one is mostly right. Some of the numbers are a little bit like off, but I just think maybe the person rounded up or rounded down, Riddell, just to kind of make it easier for somebody who's reading this on Instagram, because this is where Lani got it from, was Instagram, and he probably screenshot it and put it up. But it's clearly right. Like, Apothecary Diaries on my anime list was number 4 as one of the most watched anime of 2025. Okay. So let's go on to the next one, because one thing I'm gonna say is, just using the numbers that Lani presents, it doesn't tell the whole story about the anime community appreciating the series itself. So the next one is, what about this one? This one is talking about, oh, this is amazing. Look at how many manga copies that Apothecary Diaries won. It's like, you're telling me it's close enough. It beat out Kingdom, Medalist, like Sakamoto Days. It's up there with One Piece. JJK must have killed it, right? The problem with this image right here is that it's misleading. It's straight up misleading. So here's the actual full image. It's the first half. It's the first half of 2025 manga sales. That's what this image is. So I took the liberty of going and finding the full manga sales for the year. So One Piece is at the top. JJK's right behind it. So ironically, Apothecary Diaries and My Hero really fell off towards the end of the year, and it was overtaken by Kingdom, Blue Box, Blue Lock, Sakamoto. Like, I think, but it's still top 10. So it is still very notable that this was how much it sold in Japan.
7 to 8, not bad. Okay.
So if we go to the next one, though, so I'm just like, why am I doing this? Because I'm doing this because, besides the fact that I want to be petty at the level of the petty master, I also, like Lani did say, I need to bring more than just my feelings to this debate, and that's exactly what I did. And also, let's not forget, his wife also had some words for me to say, and a couple guys in Discord, and I wanted to post all these up so that we can clearly understand where they're coming from. So real quick, does anybody have any questions about anything that Lani has presented?
I love this, Brando.
Yeah, does anybody have anything like, I want you guys to truly understand where Lani is coming from, so that when I go into my diatribe, you guys will understand why I'm taking the stance that I'm taking. Does anybody have any questions?
So
shout out Kai Skeezy for getting a shout out on the podcast, by the way. Go ahead, Ty.
So I'm about to say, for the manga sales part, I don't know how much I liked that point, just because of the standpoint of, depending on, sales fluctuate throughout the year based on when volumes drop, like during the year. So like, if a volume drops, let's say that you have a manga, like a lot of times you have like usually 3 books per year, sometimes 4, but usually standard is 3. but let's say a series drops only 2 volumes in a year, like at the beginning of the year, so the sales will naturally tail off. But the fact that it's still 2.2 million, that is, it's like that's not like that's
it's incredible.
So I guess saying that, well, it went from 7 to 8 and it's still top 10, but it's sold 2.2.
It also only dropped 1 spot, so like
I got you.
But it's like, but 2.2 million, that's a top tier selling manga still. You feel what I'm saying?
I definitely get what you're saying.
I like the this presentation is amazing, Ram. Good job. I'm actually engaged. This is engaging.
Hey man, but the real thing he did there is Lonnie's a liar, man. Trying to make it seem like that was the whole year. No, liar.
I'm not saying that about the first part of this presentation. It's just that Lani, I think Lani in his haste just posted some wrong stuff, but it still supports his argument. I want you to understand that it still supports his argument, right? That's why I made sure to put.
Is it really wrong? Because it's still 2025. Like, he didn't say that it was for the entire year. He just pulled up stats that he found. Which,
to be fair, it was wrong. It was not the whole year. I don't remember how I worded it, but it was not. It was not
wrong. It was misleading. But like I said,
I was being so respectful.
Yeah, I want to. I think it. I guess my only thing is that I low key think it helps him because instead of selling a 1 million a year, sold 2.2.
Hold on. Yeah. I also just want to point this out. It doesn't matter that Lonnie's my husband. If he's in the wrong, I'm gonna call him out on the wrong. I'm not biased. I'm talking about in the chat.
I'm not trying to put you.
No, Random, not you. There was somebody in the chat that's
talking about Jaden. Jaden's trying to help Random out. I respect it. Jaden's also a hero. So
no, Random, that wasn't directed to you. It was a comment in the chat.
All right. So let's so those are the first two. Let's look at the next one. Exhibit A, my first exhibit, is the Netflix numbers. Now, the one thing I'm gonna say before I start, it was very hard for me to find any concrete global viewership numbers for Apothecary Diaries. The only company that had any kind of viewership numbers was Netflix. Lani used it in his third image, but let me tell you right now, it's fucking wrong. It's wrong. So let's start.
Get that nigga.
Let's start here.
Don't do that,
nigga. I'm a hero, and I'm on Random side.
Well, I'm
that nigga. How are you a hero?
Get that nigga.
So as we're looking
different
here,
sizes, shapes, and temperaments. I'm a hero.
So we're looking here. Here is the image that Lani posted of the top 10 most watched anime in the first half.
Not gonna lie, I was just at that point.
I know you guys can't really see. This was apparently this image was sourced from Netflix, and it's like the top 10 anime watched in the first half. So why are these numbers wrong? I literally did all I did was put this into Google and ask if the numbers were wrong. Google straight up said it's partially misleading and appeared to be unsourced from fan edits. The thing is,
oh, you did use Google AI.
Yeah. So I used AI to kind of help me because I got the numbers myself, and then I put them together using the AI because it's just a lot easier. Yes, Moon Peaches.
Oh, so you have the actual numbers?
So you got the actual numbers yourself.
I have the actual numbers.
Okay, because I was going to say AI will just say stuff to say stuff, like to get you to, like, its whole thing is to get you to keep talking to it. So it doesn't even like actually check facts. It just will.
So the reason why I used Google and its AI instead of like Chat GPT, because Google tries, at least it attempts to credit where it gets its numbers from. So when I tell you I spent 2 days kind of figuring this out, going on multiple websites, some were even in foreign countries. So the problem why these numbers are wrong is because let's just look at the top. One Piece, it has 344 million. The problem is it supposed to be views? Because it's not views, but because the actual numbers that Netflix reports, which actually views, are different numbers than what they are here. And I actually went to the actual Netflix report that they released. Netflix released itself to talk about the top 10 most watched anime of the first half of 2025. And the reason why we're focusing on the first half is because that's when Apothecary Diaries was running from, and you will see the actual time it did. So to make it easier for you guys to see, here's the actual list. I cleaned it up just so you can see it. One Piece, obviously at the top, no surprise, at 334 million. But like I said, these numbers are wrong. And as you see, at number 8, Apothecary Diaries are 117.2. So if we go to the actual one, here's the problem. This image uses hours watched. So before Netflix changed up its metric a few years ago, they used to use hours watched. The problem with hours watched is that it supports TV series. It supports TV series more or longer form TV series more than like a documentary or a movie. So technically, if you look at hours watched, you could say more people watch One Piece than like episode 5 of Star Wars, because more hours were watched in One Piece, because obviously it offers more content than like a Star Wars, right? Now, I did include an example, and like you see there on the bottom, hours watched naturally favors long content. So, like for instance, the Last Dance, the Jordan documentary, that's long form content. But if somebody's watching like Space Jam and you try to compare it to try to agree which one's more popular, the Last Dance always is going to win, because more people, there's just more things for somebody to watch compared to like Space Jam. So now I actually included an example of 2 of the biggest hits that Netflix had last year. Yes, Moon Peaches.
I want to point out, you're having these links and we can't press the links.
I can press them for you. I can
I'm
press them
just
for
saying.
you. I'm just trying to get through
You're
this.
saying click here. And
Taylor, he has 43 slides. Let him get through the damn slides.
So to answer why Netflix uses views as its metric instead of hours watched, because it provides a more relatable audience size. So it just makes it easier for people to understand why Netflix chooses something over something else, and not just, oh, this is how many people watch, or this is how long people watched a certain show. Netflix is actually trying to figure out how many people actually watch the show instead of watch. Because to be honest with you, Taylor, you could watch Ultimatum, watch one episode and leave, but that's going to count as an hour toward you watching the whole Ultimatum series, because that's how Netflix does it. They calculate the whole series of something. So it's obviously unfair for like Ultimatum, which has multiple seasons and spinoffs, than like, I don't know, Insatiable, which only has one. It's only one singular series. So, and here is the actual formula that Netflix uses as its thing. So it's total hours divided by total runtime equals views. So here's a tangible example. Stranger Things season 5, one of the most popular things. It's actually right now top 10 in most viewed property ever on Netflix. That's how big Stranger Things season 5 was, despite the fact that it had Lani crashing out last week. Now, Back in Action, I've never seen the movie, but a lot of people on Netflix loved it. The runtime is it's a little bit under 2 hours. And the runtime for the 5th season is almost 5 hours. And then here's how many hours watched. So according to this, if I just use the hours watched, more people actually watch Back in Action, just the hours watched, compared to Stranger Things season 5. And here's the actual equation. Here's the actual equation to actually figure out the actual number of views. With Back in Action, 165 million views compared to nearly 60 million views for Stranger Things season 5. So there's a whole thing into it. Just kind of here's the things. The reason, Lani, I did this is because I'm also going to give this to you so you can read it yourself, you can understand. But I broke this down in a way to make it a lot easier. So in summary, Netflix stopped measuring how long we actually watch something and started measuring how many of us actually watch it. So if you only look at total hours, the TV show, okay, I actually messed up, but we're going to go on to the next one. Here are the actual Netflix numbers for the first half of last year. Naruto's number 1 at 40 million views. Studio Ghibli is at 39 million views. Apothecary Diaries is at 7.8. I actually went and got the actual list of total number of where Apothecary Diaries actually ranked, because they after 10 Netflix stopped, so it was actually harder for me to do it. But on the actual number of how many in the actual rankings of total of how many people watch worldwide, I didn't just stick to Japan like Lani did. I did worldwide because Netflix is a worldwide property. It ranked number 213. Mashal, more people on Netflix watch Mashal than Apothecary Diaries. Mashal had almost 8 million views. As you can see, Attack on Titan, I don't even know what Anpan is, but more people watch that than Apothecary Diaries. And the rest of them. Now, the other thing with this metric is that it also favors more legacy. That's why Detective Conan is up there, 38 million views. Pokemon, One Piece, 7 Deadly Sins, Sakamoto Days. The only thing is Sakamoto Days freaking killed it, because that's all that is in 1 year, and it's just one season.
I do have a quick question.
Yes.
Because I know in different regions, not everything is licensed. So is Apothecary Diaries like licensed in all the major countries?
So the only thing was, this is only season 1. At the end of 2025, season 2 was started to be licensed starting to be licensed regionally. I couldn't confirm exactly which place it was, but this is just season 1. Now, the only reason I'm using this because I couldn't even find like the numbers that you posted in your image, because that's only season one's one. It's kind of season one is available everywhere, so that's where we're going, right? And then season two is available at the end of the year.
And was this only for 2025?
Only the first half of 2025, just the same time period that Lani posted in his image. So Lani, somebody lied to you. The person who put that is literally lying to people, because Detective Conan wasn't on the list. Pokemon was a lot lower. One Piece was not number one. Naruto was number one. More people on Netflix, the global wide brand, love watching Naruto more than One Piece.
And that's
you take that how you will.
Not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm. So let's take another break. Does anybody have any questions about the numbers that I did?
This break time's
no questions, but I do have to ask random.
Mm-hmm.
How much longer is the rest of the slideshow?
I'm gonna knock it out
because we don't want to be here for a very long time.
Yeah, I got you. I'm gonna knock it out.
Is Apothecary Diaries on Netflix in the US? Because I didn't watch it.
Yes, it is.
I was gonna say we didn't watch it on Netflix.
Yes, it is. You can watch for sure. Season 1 is on Netflix right now. You can look it up. You can watch it right now on Netflix. But season 2 is region locked. I don't understand why Netflix just region locks things for some reason. So if you got a VPN,
every company does that.
No, I know, but I like I said, I cannot confirm nor deny, because if you have a VPN, you can watch it technically anywhere.
So I'm cooked on Netflix, chat.
So number 2 is social media. The thing that when Ty posted his one image from that one day last week of how on TikTok more people searched Apothecary Diaries and got Yakuda. Apothecary Diaries aired from January 10th of last year to July 4th of last year. That's it. And it ended at the end of the year, at the end of the season. A third season was announced along with the movie that's all of it's supposed to come out this year, right? So why am I using social media? Because that's what Lani used, basically. So I'm just doing the same. So I cannot be accused of fudging numbers or anything like that. So now to make it is, so this is something that people use to find what is the total buzz. Like total buzz is like this, it's like this equation that people use of, like it said, combined social media mentions, viral videos, discussion threads across X, TikTok, Reddit, Instagram, and YouTube. The reason why I did not use Facebook is because of Facebook groups, and there's a Facebook group on for Apothecary Diaries that has almost 500,000 people in it. It's closed. Like it's private, so we can't get any numbers from there. Mind you, these are every number I'm about to present here is to the best of my ability to estimate and getting them from the actual numbers, and I'm gonna break them down here. So I'm starting from the start of 2025, going all the way to last week, because I just did it till last week, because I don't think the numbers are really going to change from last week to this week that much for it to really affect the thing. So let me tell you this. Lani said it. Apothecary Diaries dominated in Japan across all the regional things. It was the number 1 most streamed anime series in Japan. Like I'm telling you, across all its regional things, like Amoeba, Unext, these are things like basically it's like Amazon Prime and their own kind of version of Netflix. It freaking killed it there. I'm telling you, it so like One Piece, all that, it freaking killed it there. It sold well there. The problem is Japan is not the full anime community. The full anime community is global. Like Lani said, he wanted to focus on global, so I focused on global. So here are the top 25 winter anime from last year. The top anime from winter 25 of last year ranked by Total Buzz. Remember, Total Buzz is a mention of social media mentions, viral videos, explanations, all that across various platforms. Solo Leveling cleared. Solo Leveling cleared everything last year. I'm just gonna let y'all know that right now. Cleared everything last year across whatever thing you want to watch, across platforms, across social media. It freaking cleared. The craziest part is, hey, Apothecary Diaries came in at number 5. It's crazy. What's that at number 3? Let me stop because now I'm starting to be petty. But Apothecary is still top 10. Now in the spring, it took number 1.
No one said free.
Please, because we have to get through this. In spring, Apothecary Diaries took the lead by itself, still stand there by itself. Solo Leveling still number 3, despite the fact that it stopped airing. It only did 12 episodes, so it only ran through half of its actual season, and it still came in top 3. Now the next one, here's where I had a problem, because Apothecary Diaries technically ends depending on the cutoff of when the summer anime starts. So if you talk about it, so the first numbers I did, where I'm just talking about what anime sold well, and I just change it up. So if I added if I moved the summer anime back a week, Apothecary Diaries is included, and that's why it's number 2. If I move it forward a week to where Google says it started, it's not on the list at all. Nobody talked about it in the summer. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna add it onto there so people can understand just how popular it was. All right. In the fall, nobody talked about it. Right. In the winter this year, nobody talked about it. But hey, it's the start of the new year in anime. Frieren number 1. Most people were excited about it. So I'm just gonna skip through this because as you kind of see, for half the year, people were talking about Apothecary Diaries in every which way they could across multiple social media platforms, all that. But here's my problem here. So I'm going to review everything Apothecary Diaries did last year. It achieved tier 1 status in Crunchyroll. That's the best I could find. There was no so there was no actual way for me to actually get the actual numbers from Crunchyroll because it wasn't released. It achieved tier 1 status. That's like these are anime that Crunchyroll. These are the anime that Crunchyroll believes that this is just great. We believe in it no matter what. It's number 1 anime in Japan. It was nominated for Anime of the Year. Sold 1 million copies of its light novel. It was number 1 light novel in Japan. Number one anime on my anime list, and numerous other awards. So here's the top 10 anime from winter 2025 to last week. Right. So Solo Leveling number 1, One Piece number 2, Frieren number 3, Apothecary Diaries is number 8. And if you're talking the whole time period through. Right. And like I said,
Random, do me a favor. Can you back up to the previous ones? Because I was looking at something real quick. Oh, back.
How far back do you need me to go?
So that's winter. Okay. All right. The one before that. You said that. Fall. Gotcha. All right, the one before that. Apothecary Diaries to be Hero, Lord of Mysteries, and then the one before that. All right, Frieren to be Hero. All right, go forward one more time.
Forward to summer, or
to
winter.
All right, go forward. Oh, okay. All right. That's what I thought.
So here's the top 10 numbers. So I'm going to clean some things up because this first one is insane. Do I really have, it's a hot take, but it's dumb because you guys, in the interest of being nasty, were straight up. Do I really have to prove that Bleach is more appreciated in the anime community than Apothecary Diaries? Let me tell you exactly what Bleach did last year. Bleach,
isn't it relative to my fault?
No, so Ty, Bleach released no content last year other than an announcement that the final core was coming out this year, and that just by total buzz itself, freaking took up. It literally oversold. It literally overtook Apothecary Diaries in terms of total buzz and total mentions, right? So the mom. So I was just trying to be funny because at that point I was just so done with this. So I'm also going to compare it to Frieren here. So when Lani said,
real quick.
Yeah, sure.
I'm sorry. I don't even have anything to say for my moms were underappreciated. I was trying to think of something that was underappreciated at the time. Random, my mom was complaining about work, and that one works 15 to 16 hour days, about 7 days a week. So,
and quick question, because when I was looking at the slides, when you go from season to season, besides Apothecary Diaries, other ones that were on the list disappeared off the list as well. So wouldn't that just be the norm
at the end? I'm going to explain it at the end.
Okay, because that just seems like that's the norm of anime culture, because other things in the list also disappeared as the seasons went on.
I'm going to explain at the end. Okay. So we're gonna. So at this point, we were comparing Frieren to Apothecary Diaries. The reason why I compare Frieren to Apothecary Diaries, and I think we all should, is because they are very similar in a lot of ways, and you can add Spy Family onto this too. They're led by female protagonists, right? They have a great love story that people want to see. The story itself is so intriguing that people are like, this is amazing. We want to support this as well as we can. Mind you, at the same time, Lani was telling me that Spy Family broke records. It's one of the top things in fiction. And I sat there, I'm like, Lani, I don't even have to defend this because you understand what that means in fiction. It's one of the best. It's one of the best stories in fiction. That's what you said in the Discord. I need you to understand what that means in fiction. That means Star Wars, because that means Star Wars, One Piece, fucking Arcane, all that stuff. It doesn't. Spy Family, as of right now, kind of ranks in like the bottom of the top 100 anime sold of all time. But that's all I'm talking about. We're just going to stick with Frieren here. Lani said that Apothecary Diaries is a bigger fandom than Frieren. That it was a lie. It makes more money than Frieren. They made about the same last year. It has more projects. You got me there, Lani, and it was nominated for more things. That's also a lie. In 2025, just using the Crunchyroll Anime Awards as a whole, like I showed you guys before, how many Apothecary Diaries had 13 nominations at the Crunchyroll Awards. You guys will not be able to get how many Frieren was actually nominated for. You will not be able to get it. I will give you guys 3 guesses. You will not.
Was Crunchyroll
24
awards?
Yes, Frieren was nominated last year. How many?
24.
More.
6, 7.
35. Shut
less,
up.
But
go put yourself in timeout right now.
Shut up.
Go stand in a corner.
So Apothecary Diaries was nominated for 29 awards at the Crunchyroll Awards. It literally set the record for the most nominations for a single series in an award show.
Oh, shoot, I was close.
So when we're sitting there, let me just let you guys know right now. Last year, Apothecary Diaries released its season 2 of its anime, 6 light novels, 1 in Japanese, 5 in English, 30 manga chapters, 8 of the main manga, 12 an alternate version, a spin-off manga, and it should also be noted that the artist for Apothecary Diaries did take a hiatus, a 3-month hiatus because of their health, and also they were literally fighting a tax evasion case at the same time, right? Also, last year alone, approximately Apothecary Diaries generated over $30 million in revenue. If you compare it to Frieren, I will tell you exactly everything that Frieren released last year. 8 manga chapters and a spin-off light novel on December 18th of 2025, which debuted at number 1 and a season 2 announcement. That's it. And Frieren also made $30 million last year with 8 manga chapters and a spin-off light novel at the end of the year. So the fandom is bigger because more people talked about Frieren when it didn't air last year as an anime than Apothecary Diaries. It literally made the same amount of money as Apothecary Diaries. Apothecary Diaries had more projects, which means this is what I sit there and say, because people just think just because the anime is not running, that does not mean content's not coming out. Apothecary Diaries is a light novel series. That's what it is. That's what it mainly is. It has a manga that's following the light novel and a few spin-offs. So despite all that, Frieren beat it with a bigger fandom, made just as much money, had significantly less projects, and was nominated for more than double just using the Crunchyroll Anime Awards alone. You're right. This isn't 2024 and 2025. The only reason I'm saying that, besides the fact that it just fell off randomly, if you look back and see Frieren, which was in its off season in winter 2025, literally people cared about it more. People talked about it more, despite the fact that it literally was not giving us any content at all, because at the start of winter 2025, it was on hiatus. That's what it was doing. At the end of and then even when the Apothecary Diaries was at its peak in spring 2025, Frieren was still top 10. The reason why I bring all these things up together is because just because we already know this, just because a thing is successful, it sells well, people do not talk about it. It literally fell off to the point, and this is where I realized where my thing is. When I look at Apothecary Diaries, I realize that I look at it differently than you guys. I do not. The reason why I fought back against your Moon Peaches, your genre caveat, because Frieren has clearly proven that it does not. It literally the slice of life caveat that you put up, it shatters it. And yet,
what genre is Frieren?
It's a fantasy slice of life.
No.
Yes, it literally is.
It's literally considered also a shonen.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it is not. Frieren is not a shonen. Spy Family is more of a shonen than
I'd still consider it a fantasy, but I wouldn't like fantasy.
It's literally a fantasy slice of life.
It literally is considered a fantasy slice of life shonen manga.
This is nasty because it's literally a slice of life.
Genres right here: shonen, fantasy, demons, monsters, slice of life, drama, magic, adventure.
It is not. Okay,
let's be very clear. Let's be very clear. Semantics. Shonen is also not a genre; it's a demographic. So it can be a slice of life and it can be a shonen. Just
So let me ask you guys a question. Of all the big shonen that we all know, does Frieren fit into that model at all?
No, but I would say it's a fantasy series, but fantasy is still different than slice of life.
It is published in a shonen magazine.
Frieren is not on
yes.
It's all weekly. It's on a different Shonen Jump. But the point that Riddell just made is the point that matters. That's the point that matters. It's not about who it's catered towards. That's not what we're talking about. Y'all are talking about the vibe and the overall feel of the. That's you talking about the vibe and the overall feel of the show. And
it's a fantasy adventure. Like it has slice of components, but it's a fantasy.
It's closer to a slice of life than anything else that's considered a shonen.
He was going.
I agree with that. That's why I'm saying I consider it a fantasy series, but it's fantasy with.
But he was going off of my thing where I said the genre of something matters when you're talking about it in this type of discussion, and he said that it doesn't. When it does, when you're talking about comparing it to these other genres that are not in the same genre as it does matter.
But the reason why I said that, and like Lani has promoted, that genre doesn't matter because it was a number one series in Japan last year. Genre did not matter. It did not matter critically, commercially. It did not matter. That's why I'm fighting against it. It did not matter.
But it still does.
No, it doesn't. When you've seen it critically, nobody. Okay, let me use it. Let's use a contemporary. I'm just going to use our like Miles said. I'm going to use our podcast as a viewpoint. Just as an echo chamber. When we talk about Blue Lock, have we ever after we all got hip to it, were we ever talking about Blue Lock saying that, oh, this is great for a sports manga? No, we don't. We talk about it as one of the best series out. J-Rob routinely comes on this platform and says Isagi is one of his best, is one of his favorite MCs. He doesn't just say it's one of his favorite sports anime MCs. It's one of his favorite. It has crossed the threshold where like Blue Box, like Spy Family, like freaking Medalist last year, a show about figure skating outsold most shonen. It outsold it. More people. Do you want to know the number one thing that people in Japan watched on cable television? It wasn't One Piece. It wasn't Blue Lock. It wasn't My Hero Academia. It was Medalist. That's what they watched. A show about a kid, a little girl learning how to figure skate. So genre doesn't matter. So I'm not going to sit here and limit Apothecary Diaries to it just being a freaking slice of life when it's shown that doesn't matter. So why are we going to do it? Why are we going to limit it now when it's clearly shown you that people support the series because people support it more than just it being a slice of life? Because it's not that. People don't look at it like that. Yet when people talk about it, when I compare it to its contemporaries, this is the only time when I talk about Apothecary Diaries where we want to limit it to it being just a slice of life when it's shown that it's not that. So why are we doing it to Apothecary Diaries now when it's shown that it's not that? It's not that at all. It has clearly crossed that threshold. I'm not talking about Rascal Dreams Over Bunny Girl Senpai. That's a slice of life.
If it's crossed that threshold that you're claiming that it's crossed, then how is it underappreciated?
Because people don't talk about it.
If it's crossed the threshold, then clearly
then why don't we talk? Then Taylor,
this is your podcast. How many fucking times do I
talk about it?
I don't control what you guys put on your podcast.
Taylor, I'm gonna use myself because I'll be the first person saying this is not cap, Bama. This is not cap. Nobody talked about Apothecaries on this platform until I did. When we talk about the best series
on y'all as a whole, then
there's a reason why none of us talk about it.
Underappreciated.
What other podcasts talk about Apothecary Diaries?
What do you want to? Let me hold on. Let me give you an example. You want to know the last? Let me give you an example. Trash Taste.
Somebody talk about this shit, man.
Yeah, Trash Taste is one of the biggest anime series out. One of the biggest anime podcasts out. Is that not true? Trash Taste.
You say that it's underappreciated on your podcast. You don't say that it's underappreciated in general, especially if you're also saying within the same breath that it's outreached this threshold.
Trash Taste is one of the biggest anime podcasts out. Can you guess the last time they talked about Apothecary Diaries?
I don't watch that podcast.
2024. That's the last time they talked about it. The last time. So I'm not going to sit here. Trash Taste is literally us on super fucking Saiyan 4 anime podcast steroids. That's what Trash Taste is. And they don't talk about it. They don't talk about it. So for some reason, we want to sit here and pretend that it's only pigeonholed into this little thing. We only pretend that it's pigeonholed into this little thing, slice of life, despite the fact it's shown, and despite the fact that it's shown that it has outgrown this box that we put it in. Let me find a fucking box real quick. Let me find a fucking box.
Random, you don't gotta find a box, bro.
This is the slice of life box. It doesn't. Apothecary Diaries got literally taken out of here and thrown out the box. And despite that, niggas do not talk about it.
So
we don't talk about it. We don't talk about it at all, despite the fact that it's shown all these things. So I'm sitting here going, and I'm just gonna read the rest. And all
real
these
quick
things.
though, y'all do see the point he's making though, right? It has all of the IPs that a series that should break this box has, right? It has all of the viewership that a series that breaks this box should have, right? All of these things y'all are saying, the money it's making, all of this stuff that it's garnering is supposed to surpass this slice of life box, but it's still in a slice of life box. That's his
exactly.
Point.
When I
see that, right?
That's the only thing I've been saying this whole time. That's why I refine my argument so in a way so that I'm not saying that it's better than something. That's not what we say. That's not what we say at all. I talk about it like it's one of the best series out because that's what it is. Yet when we come up on this platform, we do not talk about it unless I bring it up. Lani, I had to put you on Apothecary Diaries so that you could put Moon Peaches on Apothecary Diaries.
First of all, it was on my list. Don't act like he put me on anything.
You're busy. But trust me, once you what happened once you turned on? What happened once you watched the first episode, Taylor? You couldn't
do that with everything. I do that. Okay,
stop.
That's not a point. That's not a point. I do that with everything. I'm being so honest. That's literally not a point with me.
Fine. I sit here and I sit here and at the end of all this, what I learned, what I understand, Google's explanation of why it is unappreciated is it's because they're flasher things, which is true. Like Fire Force is flashier, My Hero's flashier, all these things are flashier. It doesn't matter. The Apothecary Diaries literally performed better than all of them, except for One Piece, JJK. That's all it did, except for those. It's not even the number one slice of life in Japan. Oshinoko was. Blue Box was. But I'm sitting here I'm getting annoyed and frustrated because Miles, thank you for saying it because you said it way better than I would. It does not belong in this box that you put in. You got to adjust your mind to that. Lani, to give you, I'm going to give you two last examples and I'm going to be quiet because as you can see here, despite the fact that people wholeheartedly support the series commercially, they don't talk about it enough because it's like the best way I could describe it is like people are gatekeeping this shit. It's like people are gatekeeping this. That's what it is. That's what it is. Now, that's what it is. Now, go ahead.
Can I be completely honest with you?
Go ahead.
It's toxic it's the masculinity aspect of it. What man is going to go around saying, "Oh yeah, I watched this love anime." Like
people do that with Frieren. People literally do it with Frieren. Literally do it with Frieren.
It's not that it's underappreciated, but it's that currently right now, and I see this a lot with like my nephew, is that Random, do you have something to say? Because I can pause my point real quick.
I'm waiting for you to finish.
Is that because of people like Andrew Tate, like Jake Paul, the toxic masculinity, the like all of this stuff, like yeah, it is kind of on the whole toxic masculinity shit. Like, and I'm not saying this to redefine to like move a goalpost or anything, but you're talking about why isn't talked about and why is like the fighting anime talked about more. Well, one, because a lot of this discourse online is also younger generations now, but also this is a love anime that nobody's really going to talk about. It wasn't until a few years ago that BL was really talked about online, because before that, at least in America, let me redefine that, because I know in Japan they love that shit. But like that, the online culture also does play a point into this.
Taylor, I would agree with you. If maybe them people are either lying for clout when them same when some of that group is literally buying it more than the fighting ones.
Yes.
It sold more than them. It was reviewed more than them. They supported it commercially more than them. If it didn't, I would agree with you, but it doesn't. Frieren, it's literal contemporary. Freaking sold the same amount, despite the fact for 8 months out of the year it was on hiatus, on the second hiatus that is still ongoing. It's not just toxic masculinity. Sure, that plays a part. That plays a part with everything. That plays a part with something like this. But people literally support it. That's why I go against it, because we don't talk about it like it's the way it's supposed to be. The anime community doesn't, despite the fact that they take out their wallet and fucking pay for it all the goddamn time, but they don't talk about it. You want to know exactly what Apothecary Diaries is? You guys watch more basketball than me. But this is just what I saw. You want to know what Apothecary Diaries is? It's Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown has been having a magnificent season this year. Has he not, Lani? Let me tell you right now. Other than Rusty Buckets and Lani, I have heard nobody else talk about the great season Jaylen Brown is having. Yet when we're sitting here, when we are sitting here, we don't come out here and say that. Now, we're not going to come out here and say that. Oh, hold on. Let me go to my notes, because I'm trying to do this off my head.
Yeah, I'm finna watch this. I'm gonna be the judge of the Apothecary Diaries, bro.
Yeah.
You're gonna get to the end of season 2 and you're gonna scream.
Random. I've been convinced. I will be watching this.
Yeah,
good shit. Apothecary Diaries is elite.
Yeah, let me finish this last point. I said, like I said, Apothecary Diaries is Jaylen.
I've been waiting to talk. The
NBA community knows that Jaylen Brown is a good player. He's balling out of his mind right now. Yeah, like I said, every time I talk about Apothecary Diaries, why is not talk? Because there's always somebody better. If Jason Tatum was healthy, people are saying Jason Tatum's better than him, despite the fact that you could argue, if you look at the stats, if you look at how he's playing, you could say he's arguably the best two-way player in the game, despite the fact the man literally said it himself. But we all know that is not true. We all know that is not true, because the NBA community knows that is not true. Yet that's why they don't talk about him that way. I don't understand why why, despite the fact that I literally sat here, I disproved the genre argument. I disproved that Apothecary Diaries is great. We should not look at it as just being a slice life. We should look at it as one of the best anime series out. And then the last fun fact: Tokyo Ghoul, Lani, has sold 50 million manga copies.
Why are we bringing Tokyo Ghoul into this?
Attack them directly. Exploit a weak point.
Tokyo Ghoul has sold 50 million copies worldwide, manga copies worldwide. Apothecary Diaries, remake. The way it's going, Apothecary Diaries could surpass it next year. It's only 5 million copies away right now. It's only 5 million copies away. So pretty soon, like you said, you don't compare Tokyo Ghoul to JJK, you won't be able to compare Tokyo Ghoul to Apothecary Diaries. Yet guess what? The community still holds Tokyo Ghoul in a higher regard than Apothecary Diaries. They talk about it more. And I'm sitting there like, we don't say, oh, Tokyo Ghoul is just because it's a horror anime and all that. We talk about Tokyo Ghoul is one of the best anime. So I'm just sitting here like, what are we doing? Miles, is what I'm saying easier to understand? Is what I'm saying easy to understand here?
All right,
I think it is.
Pause. Let Lani and Taylor, you get the final words, then we got to move on.
Okay. I would just like to say that I feel like Miles and Santo both tried to save him from this last week, especially when Miles said on the pod. You would clearly see Lani smiling, right? Like, even Miles is like, Lonnie's trolling. But I digress. I am so proud of Random. First off, before I get into all this,
don't run, nigga. We don't want to hear it.
No. I'll interrupt you because I'm not gonna let you get away with it. You gonna
don't run, nigga.
I'm not gonna say. I understand that you rage baited me. I get it, but also I did this to literally teach you something, here, because I'm sitting here and saying, oh, it's one of the best series out, but nigga, you don't talk about it enough, despite the fact that you see it. I'm just using Echo Chamber. Riddell, when we talk about Apothecary Diaries, who talks about it first?
Who talked about it first? You talked about it first.
When every time we bring up Apothecary Diaries, randomly, because Riddell starts doing it too, but we are an echo chamber for some of the community, right? Yet when we talk about Blue Lock, we don't hold it to a sports anime standard, right? Ty has been glazing Blue Box since Jump. He doesn't hold it to just a slice of life standard. And the sales prove it that. So why are we holding it to just a slice of life standard when it's shown that? Yet for some reason, For some reason, we want to do it to Apothecary Diaries, despite the fact that doesn't matter in this conversation anymore. It's one of the best series out. It should be talked about as one of the best series out. It's literally passing greatly reviewed legacy anime right now as we speak.
Can I ask
right
one
now
question about it though?
Go ahead.
Go ahead,
Bama.
Bama.
Is there any fighting in it?
No.
Toxic, toxic masculinity.
No, that is
that's
not
what
okay.
I'm talking about when I'm talking about.
That's not
I'm trolling.
Action is the most.
Taylor, I'm trolling.
Action shonen is the most popular demographic of story.
It is.
What I wanted to talk about on that was that it literally, so the entire anime community watching it takes about 36% of all viewership, right? And of that 36%, 20, what is it? The engagement for shonen is 79%, but slice of life has a higher completion rate when it comes to watching and reading the animes and mangas than shonen does, but shonen has a higher viewership than any type of slice of life.
Yeah, I agree to that sentiment. I mean, we see the conversation with people like solo leveling because fights flashy. We definitely get that.
I completely agree.
Bama, it's still really good regardless. There's a lot of strategy though. You know, you're the football head. You love schematics. You love to see people outwit the others. Now one of the geniuses out there.
Because what I would say, what is it that would reel someone in? You see what I'm saying?
There's three different stories happening all at once, and it's literally it's the way that they stack on top of each other and become a whole story together.
Gotcha.
Wait, Bama, do you like Free Run?
Okay, it started out slow, but it's some of the scenes in there that had kept me, when she started using the magic and how she killed old dude that tried to come up in
there's no killing and stuff.
I don't know, Bama. Everything I know of you, I don't think Apothecary Diaries.
I don't think Apothecary. There's no fighting or action.
Bama, I believe in you.
I can do it, bro. So, but this is what it is. I grew up.
I'm just saying, Bama, based on what I know of you, I don't think you're kind of serious.
No. Hold on. Bama, me and you talked. You're expanding your anime viewership.
I'm trying to
break it out of your box.
What it was though, this is what I was trying to tell people. I know for at least majority of the kids in America, we grew up on Toonami. And what did that show? A bunch of Shonen Jump, Yu Yu Hakusho, Gundam Wing, you know what I mean? I didn't even know anime had these other type of genres until, you went on Crunchyroll. I'm like, oh shit, what's this? You know what I mean? Oh shit, ain't no fighting in this. You know what I mean? What is going on? I thought anime was just fighting, but the whole time it's different genres to it. And, the second season of Vinland Saga, it took me a second to warm up to it, but it was actually, good. Because I was I needed one more war before this one, but it actually was pretty good. You know what I'm saying? So,
all right. So,
all right, Lani, you got the final word because he's been on the sidelines a lot.
Yeah, I've been letting him go. So before I get nasty. Okay. 46.
Are you about to rage bait? Because if you rage bait, it's gonna
I want to get more than 2 sentences off before I get cut off. That's what I want. I just try to.
I mean, fair. Let's see. Let's lock in.
Random,
go ahead.
Random, you put in a lot of work. I see the dedication. I see the love and effort you put into it. You did a great job. In my perspective, you kind of helped my case. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna lie. Everything, most of the things that you put, I'm sorry, Apothecaries is top 10 almost everything in almost every list that you provided. So it's
why don't people
let Lani go. Let Lani go. Yeah.
Here's why I say, here's my counter argument to Miles, where I say genres and target audience do matter. Does anyone know who Hudson Williams or Connor Story are?
No.
Can anyone name them? Because they might have been the most impactful 2 actors of the last 3-4 years. Did anyone ever heard of them?
Nope. They sound underappreciated.
I'll explain. So the last last few months, there was a show on HBO that's been #1 on HBO called Heated Rivalry.
It's taking the world by storm. When I say the world by storm, I mean in multiple different areas. Heated Rivalry is a boy love hockey show. Do you know how big it is? It's affected the NHL market. It's made athletes come out. It's turned two non-actors into global A-list superstars overnight. They've hosted the Golden Globes. They just did Fashion Week in Mulan. Why don't we talk about the number one? We talk about Game of Thrones all the time. Daenerys, the actor that plays Daenerys Targaryen. Do you know what she was? I think she was on Jimmy Kimmel like last week. Do you know what one of her questions was? Hey, have you watched Heated Rivalry? Oh my God, Heated Rivalry! It's so big that other people, when she's promoting her new show, she's getting asked about a show that's taking the world by storm. NHL doesn't even know what to do right now because of Heated Rivalry, because we all know that they're not big fans of
toxic
DQ or whatever. But hey, it's bringing them more money, it's bringing them more fans, bringing them more attention to the sport. Most sports companies like NFL, NBA, they usually dive into that. NHL, they don't know what to do with it. My point is, Heated Rivalry has been the most talked about show for the last 2 months, and we haven't talked about it once. Why? Because we're not the target audience. It does not mean that it's. I would not say. Hold on, Miles. I would not say Heated Rivalry is underappreciated because it's the number one most talked about show on the planet. We don't talk about it. We talk about all the other big shows. We talk about Welcome Dairy, which was number one before it came out. We talked about. My point is,
you got it, bro.
Stay locked in, Lani.
Folks. I'm glad you're doing that, Miles. Because Miles, what was the beginning of the conversation from last week? That Apothecary Diaries is underappreciated. When I asked why it was underappreciated, what was his original statement? Or what was the statement? Oh, because in the future it's not going to be talked about. Now I'm glad. Hold on. I'm not done because I stay silent. I'm glad that he did all this. I'm glad he did all the homework. I'm glad he did all the research that he did not have when he did the original argument. Now that because this to me at this point is a second argument. So like how he moved the goalpost around, I'm just having the same energy. To me, it's not underappreciated because it's top 10 in almost everything. And yeah, number one in Japan where they make anime.
This is some Josh Allen shit you doing right now, Lani.
Hey, it is, but I'm a villain. I have to be nasty. As 3 projects coming out, the only one other than that is One Piece. Sounds like it's recognized and appreciated. In my opinion, having 3 projects and only one other anime can say that, being top 10 in sales, views, all that. In my opinion, the way I view things, it's not underappreciated. Now, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. If it's top 10 in everything, along with all the shonen series, if it's number one in the country where they make anime, doesn't really sound underrated, underappreciated to me. But that's just me. That's just me.
So
we're not the target because at the same time, because he mentioned other anime podcasts. Does that anime podcast have a big female base? I don't think so. I'm off the top of my head. I know we don't have a big female viewership base because not unfortunately, females are another big part of the market. We don't talk to the other big female creators because if I look on their shit, they talk about Apothecary Diaries. They talk about Freerun because that is the shit that attracts them and that's the shit that they go to. So when we go to cons, guess what? We're gonna see a lot of Apothecary Diaries shit from the female because that's their shit. That's our shit is the shonen shit, and I'm fine with that. So yes, we as men may be underappreciated Apothecary Diaries, but at the same time, half the people up here haven't watched Apothecary Diaries, so we're not going to talk about it.
I also just want to point out a comment that somebody put. Sorry.
Kagurabachi is like one of the top. We don't talk about the chapters that we did like with JJK and My Hero because we haven't read the shit. So it's like if that's not. So does that mean that Kagurabachi is underappreciated? By the anime community? I think the anime community loves Kagurabachi.
It might be overappreciated. Shout out to Bachi, man.
So we're gonna get into Ordeal in a little bit. Ordeal's been picking up. I see more and more big Black anime creators talk about Ordeal. Is Ordeal as an overall whole underappreciated? Maybe on this podcast it is, but overall, it's starting to get the proper respect it deserves. My point is Apothecary Diaries
Started off as an underdog, in my opinion. Yeah. And then it grew, and now it's a powerhouse. Objectively, by all the stats that you provided, it's a powerhouse. That's it.
All right, I'm gonna give. Sorry, Randall. We do have other things to talk
He just
about.
ended with a lie, though, Riddell.
But I said going back and forth. We can't.
Lani, I mean, random. I'm not gonna lie. You don't gotta say nothing else.
He just ended with a lie. Like even
let it be.
Riddell, let me say one last sentence, please. Let me say one last sentence.
I did want to give Taylor one more chance to say what she had to say.
Okay, go ahead
as well. Because Random, to be fair, you had a presentation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Taylor, did you have something to say?
Yeah. So it's definitely talked about more at cons and seen a lot more at cons where a lot of the anime community gets together and actually like communicates and everything like that, not just online.
Let it rock. Let it random. Let it rock.
I didn't see no Apothecaries, nothing at the Comic Cons.
Oh my god!
I went to Comic Con in New York. I didn't see.
That's Comic Con New York. I'm talking about the ones.
It's like the biggest con. It's the biggest con damn near in North America.
Okay, it's not the only con.
It's the.
But also, as y'all said earlier, I've been sitting here quiet, waiting for my turn to talk.
For sure.
You're saying you saw no Apothecary Diaries at New York Comic Con?
I find that one hard to believe, but
all right.
You have also two prime examples here where Ty straight up told Bam not to watch Apothecary Diaries because it's not his thing. He even just said what he's into is all the fighting animes, which is the biggest genre that there is. And then on top of that, you have Gabe in the chat that said, "Oh, I'm def not watching that shit," but Random will never hear me talk bad about it.
Why does it sell? Why does it outsell most shonen then?
What?
Oh my god!
Literally describing sounds like underappreciation. I said what they're describing sounds like underappreciation. If this show is so great, is doing all of these numbers, it has all of these IPs. This is the same point we've been saying. If it has all of this show, all of this fuel, all of this motion, and Bama, I don't want to single you out, but I think you're a perfect monolith of what I'm talking about.
Because Bama he's not the target audience.
And that's Random's point. He literally brought you an example. He literally brought you an example of another series that fits in a similar niche as Apothecary Diaries and surpassed that niche to where the people like Bama, including Bama, have decided to go and watch it.
But free release has action
in it. It still has fighting in it.
Yes, why did Blue Box? Why did Blue Box? Niggas is hooping
leans towards it, but that we're not going to sit here and pretend like the whole point of free is the action. That's not the whole purpose of the action.
But it's still an adventure.
I'm going to use another series, low key too. Don the God fits in that same mold.
Still has fighting in it.
Yet, sure. But the demographic of the typical shonen, demographic that we've been talking about is not here for a romance, right? My favorite anime of all time is E7. Nobody fucking watches that shit because it's a romance. That's Random's point. It's not transcending the box it's put in, therefore it's underappreciated. That's literally a definition.
And then my last point was going to be, Random, if you feel like in the anime podcast space that it's underappreciated and not talked about enough, this is your perfect chance to do something about it.
I've been doing it. I've been doing it. I've been doing. I'm not
me some praise too.
In order for me to make use, I have to create a whole nother anime podcast.
I'm not telling you to create a whole other anime podcast. Did I say that, or did I say this is your channel? You guys have the ability to do something about it. Because you were the one in the Discord telling me about your podcast where I don't control the demographic of it. Y'all do. Santo loves slice of life as well.
Our demographic is football, and we don't talk about football, and there's a reason why.
Like,
Nobody wants to hear us talk about. Nobody wants to hear us talk about football. We talk about football. Nobody wants to hear us talk about basketball. We talk about basketball. There's a reason why that's happening.
We have an interesting demographic. Okay, with that said, that was an hour plus debate. Everybody got their stuff out. Very good from all parts involved. Shout out W. Shout out W.
My hypothetical feeling was more correct than Lani's.
We gotta move on, random. We can't be here for forever. We gotta move on. All right. So I'm gonna do a quick clip game, and then we're gonna go over a different topic that I'm sure Bama has a lot of interest in. But everybody did their part. It was all fun and games. So how many characters are better? We're back. We'll do a quick clip right there. And this one's Mereleona edition. Before we do that, Bama has a Mereleona agenda he wants to push. So go ahead.
Well, y'all tried to debunk it earlier, bro. But just after what I read, basically turning the fire itself, I just think, bro, she's like the best written, one of the more stronger fire using characters. I know, you can bring up Yamamoto and how y'all debunk that, but I'm just saying, I'm Ty and all of these dudes know this. I'm the person where it's just, make everybody equal and then go from there. But how they did break it down kind of broke my heart. I had to go through it a lot, and it's like, based off how some of these people are, their worlds, it's bad to bring up some people. So I had to walk some of the stuff back. You know what I mean? Ty used to be the person that always used to bring up that Krillin shit. That shit used to hurt my heart, bro. That shit used to kill me so bad, bro. Like,
damn, don't bring up the Krillin shit. I'm gonna crash out.
What did I say about Krillin?
You remember because when I had watched Naruto, you was just pretty much saying Krillin go through all of Naruto.
That's where the hate started. That's where the hate started.
That's where it all. That's I was just like, man.
That's literally Toriyama's fault. I'm sorry, y'all.
I know. I just, it's a little that goes into it, which I got another gripe too about them comic book niggas. I'll save that for later. But I will say with them comic book niggas, y'all real. It's real funny how they go to, world 855 and be like, oh, he beat this person and he beat that person. But in world 41, that nigga got whooped by a teddy bear. You don't bring that one up, though. But when we talk about Goku and all these niggas, you want to go to world 555 where he created the deity of life and he killed them. But what about when he had got shot by the mailman in 45, though? You don't want to bring that one up, though. Yeah, it's how they pick and choose. But I do feel you. But to me, after reading and watching Black Clover, Mereleona won me over, bro. She's like the best character I've ever seen. One of the better. It's because I think everybody that plays around into it, Yami that plays into it, play dead. Don't breathe. If you do it, she'll eat you. Like it was tough, bro. And then how she pushed past her limits, the monozone. She won me over, bro. She won me over.
So with your agenda, we're gonna have you be the stopper. So basically how this works, Bama. I don't know if you've seen some of our how many you know what I'm saying? So this is our most popular clip content. So basically how this is going to work is we're going to do how many anime characters are better than Mereleona. So in this thing that we're about to do, whoever gets chosen, you won't be included. You'll only be the stopper. Whoever gets chosen will name a character. And if you don't agree, then you say, nope. And they have to pick a different character. We did this with Miles and he was a Kainu last week. But now we're doing it with you and Mereleona. So you basically decide whether or not they're cooking or not. Obviously, if they want to kind of preach a little bit, say their defend themselves.
Is this female characters or all characters? All anime characters.
Let's narrow. You know what? Since we're talking about, you said all of them. All of them's gonna
because like for his female. See, that's why I said, bro. That's why I'm saying I don't know, bro. Because she speaking break out of boxes. she broke out of the box of best female character for me. Like she entered the realm of just best character. You know what I mean?
Perfect. Since we're talking about boxes, since we're talking about the greatness of Mao Mao, because I think she's the perfect female protagonist. We're talking about the greatness of Frieren. We're talking about Mereleona breaking out of boxes. How many female characters are better than Mereleona? Perfect. We here. We're locked. What's up, Taylor?
Can I just Mao Mao is what they wanted Toru to be from Fruits Baskets.
That's
like and likability and like everything. They wanted Toru to be that, but I don't think that she ever would be.
I gotta think Bama, bro.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so we'll have Taylor started out. We'll move Lani around, move everybody around a little bit.
Keep me right there.
All right. Anyway, Taylor, you started out. I can name X or whatever number you think of female characters better than Mereleona, and then we go in the row.
How many? Like, do I just name a name?
Whatever
number you
amount you want.
You can start small,
off the top of my head, I can think of at least 2. Ezra.
No, you don't have to name them. You don't have to name them.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Go.
So say it again. I can name 2 female characters.
I can name 2 female characters off the top of my head.
Better than Mereleona.
Better than Mereleona.
Okay, editor. You can
I have me go first.
You know? Why not?
I can name 10 female characters better than Mereleona.
I can name 15 female characters better than Mereleona.
I can name 17.
Bullshit. Let's have some fun. Name 17 female characters better than Mereleona. Bama, if you think he's capping, just call him out. Go ahead. No timer.
That's like a higher number. Don't we keep going?
17 is a high ass number, bro. Like, damn.
I didn't feel like going, so you got it.
Random's right there.
You might call bullshit on me.
Riddell's coming for you, Riddell. Don't worry.
Random,
he was next.
17's a good number. 17's a good number. No timer. Feel free. Go ahead. Whenever you're ready.
Off the top of my head, I got Bulma. I got Frieren.
Hold on. You said who?
Bulma.
You talking the Bulma that I know?
You don't agree, Bama? You don't agree?
You talking about the one that I know about?
Yes.
The Prince of All Saiyans?
Yeah.
Is this the one that
from Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Super? Yes.
Is this the one that got the dude to stop fighting because of half time?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
He literally teleported to her side.
I didn't listen. I never watched Dragon Ball, so I don't know.
She got him whipped. Shout out Bulma. You agree? You gonna let him have it, or you gonna say no? He ain't having it. What you saying?
Bulma? Do you starting off with Bulma though? Like, it's crazy. Like, don't get me wrong. Yes, Bulma is. She created the Saiyan suits again, time traveling machine, any gadget that they need.
You're gonna fight me on Bulma,
bro? That's Bulma, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. That is just like. I'm just like naming people.
She the reason.
I just got started.
That's what our comment sections be saying. We just naming names.
What you say, Tom?
I said she the reason Vegeta went Super Saiyan.
You want me to keep going?
I mean, yeah, keep going.
All right.
So you're gonna give it to him?
No, I don't want to give him Bulma, bro. Like,
all right, fine, whatever. Just let's hold on to it from now, which is crazy.
Go ahead.
Nico Robin.
Okay.
I got Nami. Are you thinking about Nami?
Bama, dude.
I don't even know who that is right now.
If he doesn't say, Lani, if he doesn't say anything, just keep going.
Yeah, keep going.
All right, what number am I at?
Yes,
3.
3.
All right, I got Mikasa.
Who?
Mikasa, Attack on Titan.
Oh my god. Bro. That's
All
what
right,
I'm
hold on.
saying,
$5 super chat. Just saw the animator list of Maki episode this week. That Toshio Maki are augment not looking great.
Obviously,
We already knew that.
like that is just niggas just being stubborn. But go ahead.
No, I mean, no.
No,
It's gonna be a great anime episode. It's gonna be a great moment.
It's gonna clear
for
Toshio's episode for sure.
Oh, for sure. The episode, the quality is gonna be
I
better.
mean, he won't get an episode, but he'll get like five minutes. But
The quality of the episode is gonna be better for sure.
more.
But Mikasa, that kind of made me twitch a little bit too, bro. Like,
You gonna let him have it?
damn, bro. I don't know. I can't because like I already let Bulma slide, bro. That's okay.
Oh, you let Bulma slide?
Wait, you let Bulma?
I really not. I don't want to let that one slide. No, not
They
really.
They don't.
Make it work for it. Don't.
Because look,
Work for it.
I'm trying to think though, because I'm not trying to be a typical meathead about it, but it's like at the same time,
Bam, look at me. Be who you are.
I'm not letting Bulma slide. I don't care how smart you
don't
is,
change
bro.
for
Like,
Lani.
What about Mikasa? Mikasa's amazing.
yeah, but now that's in there somebody that fights.
So do you agree?
What does that mean?
If we talking about boxing, bro, like the best boxer ever.
Talk about better characters.
But better characters? Okay,
You got it on box?
no, she does. But what I'm saying is, how can I put
She has the biggest W in Attack on Titan.
Bama, I'm gonna put it like this, right? If you put her against Mereleona, we know how that's gonna end, right? But look at what Mikasa doing in her hood.
Nah, she a thug. But what I'm trying to say is, where I got me. So this is how I feel about Mereleona. I feel about her like she's like Black Clover's Kenpachi, or what's my other boy from the weirdo? The
Hisoka.
Yeah, like them Goku. Because like all she want to do is catch a fade. You see what I'm saying? Even Yami, Mr. Push past my limits. All right, Mereleona. I'm tired of catching fades. I'm good. You know what I mean? Like but she's still, I need to catch that fade. She dies, comes back to life for effect, the ultimate fade catcher. So it's like, it's hard for me, especially when we talk about fighting, to put, that's why I said she broke past, to me, in my eyes, she broke out of the best female character into the best characters because I like Kenpachi, I like Goku, I like Hisoka, I like.
So are you not gonna give Lani Mikasa?
I see where he coming from, but it's like I don't want to give it because
Lani, you're not gonna win this, man.
But
I'm gonna win.
Lani, good luck. Okay, up to you. Last decision.
All right,
yay or nay? Mikasa over Mereleona.
Go with your heart.
No.
So you still got 3. He said he gave you Bulma, so 3.
I got Urza from Fairy Tail.
And there's that.
Okay. I got Maki from JJK.
Bam.
Oh wait.
No.
He's watching it though. He's not there yet. He's watching it though. He's not there yet.
When you see this week's episode,
I was gonna say when you get to where they're currently at,
we gotta talk again. We gonna talk again after this episode coming out this week. We gonna talk again.
Okay.
All right. I got Makima.
Don't let that slide. He just like that toxic shit.
Keep going. Just keep going.
I do agree, Randall.
I got Toga from My Hero. I got Esdev.
You see his face? Keep going.
He said Toga, and his face ain't moved since.
I got Yor.
Keep going.
I got Violet Evergarden.
Keep going. I don't even know the fuck that is.
I don't either.
I got a Akame from Akame Got Killed.
Come on, she died, bro.
Very many people did not make it out of that show alive.
I know. It's nasty. I'm sorry.
I'm not
rocking with the comedy.
Unit of measurement for that show, like 90% of the characters don't make it.
Okay. I got Sakura.
Okay, so you got 9. So
yeah, I knew it.
We knew it.
I be trying not to, and this is why I say, bro, I blame the people who do the animation, because in the manga she's actually not that bad, but the anime is what sticks in your head, bro. Like, and she's a hater, bro.
Wait, which kid you said? Which kid you said?
Sakura.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie, man. She's pretty similar in that manga, man. Niggas was low key gassing it a little bit.
I got Ren Tokusa from Fate.
Bama, he don't get that one. Bama, he don't get that one. I got you. He don't get that one, Bama.
What?
I got you.
It's better than Mereleona.
Ren is ass. He doesn't get that one, Bama. I got you. No.
Bam. All right, keep going, Lani.
I got. Wait, did I say free Ren?
Yeah.
No.
No,
yeah, he did.
He had it.
Yeah, he
I'm
did.
still not giving you free. I don't care.
That's one of the first names he said.
And that's why I'm about to say the only person I give you from Fate, it might be Saber, but I damn near don't really want to give you Saber, bro. Because you bought a ring, you nasty for that. But that's where I was.
Saber ain't gonna make it. Nobody's gonna make it from that.
Bama, you know Renner's ass? Salute.
Yeah, that's why I was like, when he bought her up instead of Saber, I'm like, I probably would have let Saber slide. I still wouldn't let Saber slide.
You wouldn't be wrong, Bama. You wouldn't be wrong.
I got Power. Did I say Power already?
Okay. No, you haven't.
Okay. Other big ones. I got Anya, of course. I said your Mai from Bunny Girl Senpai. That's not better than her. That's not better than her.
Yeah, how many you need left?
How many do I need?
Four more.
Four?
Did you say 15 or 17?
Did you say Noelle from
17.
Black Clover? Did you say Noelle?
No, I didn't.
Damn.
She's a Black Clover, man.
Noelle is a good one.
But there was one in particular I was thinking of. I just can't think of her name. But
wait, Bama, do you agree with Noelle?
Casca?
I kind of damn near do, especially.
See, there you go.
Yeah.
Throw Noelle on there.
I didn't say anyone from Bleach.
Ty, you be cheating though, because you be rewatching stuff and you get like real.
I can say Rukia.
You know all the details, bro.
You gonna give him Rukia?
Bam, you gonna give me Rukia?
No, not Rukia. Fuck no.
He said, "Fuck no." He said, "Don't even bring her to the table. She's not even on the table, bro."
I got Remy. I got my girl Remy.
I got Toshiro gonna move mountain.
I guess.
Bama, have you watched Black Lagoon?
The mouth's gonna be still.
Black Lagoon. It's that. Bama. That's gonna be one of your shows. Black Lagoon.
I'll give you Yoruichi.
I'll take Yoruichi. Princess Habana.
Wait, did you say Noelle, Lani?
I said Noelle. Then Yoruichi.
Noelle. One more.
Yoruichi. Who's
Armstrong?
Oh,
I'll probably say Tanya. Another person I'll probably give you. Tanya was tough. I ain't
Claire,
gonna.
Claire from Claymore.
Claire from Claymore. All right. 17.
Unohana, yeah.
From Bleach. Shout out.
Yeah, the first Kenpachi. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. But that fight between her and Kenpachi is kind of. I didn't really understand that one a little bit. Like, kind of threw me.
Fair.
Yeah.
It was more thematic than like actual like choreographed combat.
Yeah.
All right. With that said, we're already past 2 hours. I do want to do this topic because this is one of the things that Bama did want to bring up. Probably won't be able to get to Ordeal today, even though it's in the title. I'm not gonna lie. We'll see, because it really depends if like J-Rob shows up. But real quick, a conversation that was kind of brought up already is the aspect of cross anime universe fights and battles. I know, Bam, you have some type of intrigue in there, and I know, Lani, you brought up how like it's current kind of feedback in terms of like social media content creators. It's been a staple for so long, ever since the Death Battle days, you know, that famous YouTube channel that put a bunch of anime characters. A lot of people did a lot of different fights, Naruto versus Goku. They put out like Madara versus Aizen, for example. So we're in big 2026. A lot of the anime scene has changed a little bit. How do we feel about the anime scene regarding cross-verse battles? Has it died? Is it still good? Should it even be in the anime scene in the first place? Do we like it? Bam out. You started out.
Part of me, I like it, but at the same time, having time to reflect on the PC anime days, it's kind of crazy. Especially because like DBZ, just how they got their characters written, it kind of like messes it up real bad, especially just with the scaling of it. So comparing it, but for me though, I like it so much, I try to find something more comparable. Like, so I stay away from DBZ, and then I try to find something that's a little bit more comparable in a sense, like Hunter x Hunter and Naruto, maybe, you know what I mean? Like those would be more comparable versus in scales, you know what I mean? Versus just saying, oh, can this person be Ultra Instinct Goku? And it's just like, because a lot of people don't know, like a lot of the arguments I have is when, you know, everybody love Gojo. They talk about some, oh, how Goku go get past Infinity. First off, Dragon Ball Z have showed you 1,000 times. Humans can't even see them niggas fighting. Yeah, like Master Roshi, when they fighting, they just looking at sparks fly. And like when Boo came up, when what was the Super Boo came up, they showed him not moving. While they showed Gogeta not move. I mean, Vegito not moving while Super Boo was punching, and you just saw sparks flying. Then they showed you the next scene, and Vegito is actually moving, like he dodging everything. But the naked eye, what the humans see is this nigga standing still, nothing's in front of him, and you just see sparks flying. So it's hard for me to be like, oh, okay, Sasuke, because I did do it. Sasuke and Naruto could pack up Goku and Vegeta. It just would be a bloodbath, bro.
I remember that.
It's bad. It'll just be a bloodbath because the speeds they move at is just so uncomparable. So that's why I would be like, you know, maybe Sasuke and Naruto versus Zeno and Silva. See how that death battle goes. Even though I think Zeno and Silva probably killed them just because they assassins, but
I ain't gonna lie, man. All Might making deep rounds in that Naruto verse.
Real quick, $2 super chat by Sauce. A dream versus that I like a lot is Thorkel versus Mugen.
That would be tough.
For the grounded series that don't have special abilities, it's like much more realistic. I remember we had a huge debate on here for like Guts versus, was it Batman?
No, it's the Kenshin.
It was Kenshin.
We did Guts versus. Oh no, that was even a bigger one actually. Guts versus Kenshin. Much more grounded, much more realistic. But I hear you. A lot of anime.
Guts will put that nigga in a pack.
Yeah. Blender.
Bro, it's not even
the shit he dealing with. No comparison whatsoever. No. By the way, Leroy. They never should have shown that because Frieza lost all aura. I don't care that nigga black now. Nah, he lost all aura after we saw that. nigga, did you quickly like the you know when you watch an anime opening and then they do that little audio thing before the music start? We didn't even get to that part yet. Frieza dead on the ground, pieces.
$2 super chat from our girl Angie Carr. What would happen with Benny Maru in 2B Hero?
I'll show her.
Bro, nobody's touching X in most anime verses.
I would want to see this though. I would want to see Netero versus first Hokage. I would want to see which one of them statues actually come out. You feel me? Because people don't think that wooden golem that first Hokage is huge. The anime shows because the actual anime, but the manga shows the representation of how huge that statue was compared to the tail beast. That's why he was able to pack all them tail beasts up at the same time, because that statue is huge. So I would want to see the 100 type Guanin Bodhisattva versus that too. So I feel like that would be like more of a comparable one. I don't know.
What about the rest of you? Y'all think there's still a space for anime cross verses in the current anime landscape?
I I think so.
I think it's always going to be a thing because people are always going to want to.
Yeah.
It's
just
like
fun.
Superman versus Batman or whatever. Is that what it is?
We know the
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot.
I think
It's always just going to be like that type of thing.
It's like tribalism. Everybody has their favorite person, and they want to have a dream matchup against another person from their other favorite show, and it's just fun to do. Whether somebody's like correct or wrong, or you can scale them properly or not, it's just people having fun.
This is literally like when sports people say, "Well, this person would have done in this era."
It's the same
Random says there ain't a thing that he can tell me that's gonna make me believe that Guts can pack up Kenshin.
And you just
thing.
You just delusional, bro. I'm sorry.
That's my evidence. You read.
I just feel like when it comes to make it, because a lot of times what I see is they use them comic book characters. I just want to tell the comic book community, just stay consistent with it. Like, stop picking and choosing what universes you want to, because a lot of times is you can't say Superman definitively can beat Goku just because they chose not to write Goku in 1,000 universes. Like, they just chose to write him in one universe, and they're like, "Oh yeah, he's not multi-universal," because they just choose not to write all of them universes. But when we still, them niggas still blow up planets. Like, come on, bro. Like, let's not just be nasty here, because just because one writer chooses just to be like, "Hey, bro, just this one timeline, we only got Goku." You feel me? I'm not finna be like, "Oh, this dude is stronger just because we choose to write Goku 5,000 times in different timelines." Again, I brought up the point to where one timeline they'll get shot by the mailman, and another timeline they beat God himself. Like, okay, cool. You rather choose from that timeline, but if I'm debating you, I could choose from the timeline he died to the mailman. Goku dodges bullets, everything. So it's just like, just keep it consistent, because I feel like a lot of those battles would be a lot better if people just stay consistent with what comic book characters they use. You know what I mean? Like,
that's the same logic as people who make like fan art of Dragon Ball universes, right? There's a fan art right now going on where Goku becomes an angel. I mean, in an optimal sense, might as well use the version where Goku is as strong as an angel, one of the strongest beings in Dragon Ball right now. That's really that much different from comic books, considering there's different authors creating different characters. Now, the difference is like, it's like stamped on approval. We accept this in the DC lore. That would be the difference. But ultimately, that anime doesn't do that. They have one continuous story. So of course they're never going to do something like that.
There's one continuity. Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, Goku is multi-universal in his own continuity. I'm just saying.
I don't even know.
Jiren will never forget Goku. Let's keep it a stack.
I mean,
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Does he actually go to other universes, or do other universes? I've never, like I said, I've never seen, so I don't.
They did go to Universe 6 to see Sadal.
Yeah, they had a multiversal tournament, and
okay, so
I mean,
then
sure,
technically
he came out on top, but Goku beat the strongest person in the known universes.
He also went to Trunks' timeline as well, so it's like
in the fan made manga, they actually do visit Planet Sadal, where Vegeta meets the king of all Saiyans or whatever, but not any that's canon. I mean, it would be cool if they do that, but
and like he said, Dragon Ball Heroes exist where like the craziest concept
they do
Dragon Ball characters.
Yeah, that was wild.
Really do. What are some? Okay, if we're gonna create ones that are realistic, that actually makes sense. What are some ideal, interesting, makes sense if you do a debate about it, anime cross spice that we would want? In your opinion,
Madara versus Gojo,
Escanor versus Benimaru,
Mereleona versus Ezra.
Some bad ones. How do people feel about Deku versus Aang?
Deku versus Aang.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I wouldn't necessarily.
I feel like it's gonna get packed the fuck up.
I feel like Deku got all my strength. You know what I'm saying?
But couldn't Aang just like take the air out of Deku's?
You don't know how to do that.
But you know he don't fight like
these
that.
battles, you have to kind of like change who the people are as people. Yeah.
If they're death battles, you have to. Yeah,
you're right. So
Yeah,
can Aang take the lump
like
out of Deku? Sure.
Now, if
Okay,
Avatar
we're not gonna
Yoshi,
go the whole argument of Aang wouldn't kill people because Aang has killed multiple people in his own universe.
He has also ruined that cabbage dude's life, bro. Bro moving across the world, and Egg still find a way to come ruin his shit.
He didn't kill people with cartoon logic. They survived.
now I will say this:
He just blew him off. He just blew him off a 30-story cliff.
Nah, they survived.
They landed.
if he goes into the Avatar state and Kyoshi takes over,
Kyoshi is not the smoke demon y'all think she is. Like, bro, the backstory we get, she ran away.
Really?
From the General I think it's Chen. Yeah, she picked up the island and left, and then they just happened to fall.
Every other for the
So one time out of how many other times she chose to walk away is the one time you're picking?
I'm just going off of what they said to show me in the show, man. She's not a smoke demon, bro.
I mean, to be honest,
it wasn't one time either.
The real demon was the female.
I was the nigga colonized the world.
She let him. She let him conquer the entire world, and it was only her island left is when she fought back.
Yeah, she didn't fight back. She just moved on.
The female airbending avatar. That's the real demon.
Yeah, I'm just going off of the cartoon.
What's her name? Yuhan, something like that.
Yeah, she was schizophrenic, but she killed people. She was like she did all types of shit.
She invented the thing that what's his name Zahir did, where she takes the air out of your body, but she could do it to whole rooms. She just walk into the room and take all the air out of everybody's lungs and kill them all.
Yo, that's demonic right there.
We're talking about like Yang Chen was also one that was on. She was the airbending avatar.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah. No, she also essentially kidnapped and brainwashed her like love interest in her storyline.
Oh, we got some crazy.
But she was worshipped as like a goddess essentially. But she also destroyed the balance between the spirit world and like their world. She never messed with the spirits, which is why the predecessor, who was the water avatar, ended up dying so young.
What about Zuko versus Todoroki?
Todoroki better patch his ass up.
Azula versus Todoroki.
Yeah.
Y'all sleep on Azula. She was a prodigy, bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
She was a prodigy, bro.
I feel like that lightning might be a little rough for Todoroki.
It could.
She's also incredibly.
Because Zuko can deflect it. Todoroki depends. Can he shield himself with ice? Because ice is a solid object.
How much ice do you think can stop a lightning bolt?
It would break through the ice.
He has a lot of ice.
This is the thing with
real quick, Bama, $2 super chat. Kid Buu versus Kimpachi and Hashirama versus Green Bull.
Yeah.
Kim Buu versus Kimpachi.
First off, leave Kid Buu. Yeah, nobody. That is a Black Air Force One. Okay, like
I ain't gonna lie. If you ask a power skill about Hashirama versus Green Bull, because the way they scale One Piece characters, bro,
Green Bull destroys him.
That's what I mean. I don't know, man. I don't know. Apparently all the One Piece characters are a million times faster than light, bro. I don't know.
It's weird because you got Usopp dodging lasers, which is technically him dodging light, and it's like,
I don't know, man.
Not getting into the speed stuff. I'll go Hashirama. If you encounter the speed stuff, then probably Green Bull.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. He might drain Hashirama.
I mean, it's like you do wood style, and it's like, oh, it's just part of my forest. There's like nothing that Hashirama could literally do that could affect Green Bull.
I feel like from Naruto, the only people that got a chance.
I guess because he's a Logia.
He is the forest. Yeah,
you would, unless you kind of like equate the power verse and say like Sage Mode can affect it like hotkey, and then that's
Hashirama would just.
I see your logic.
Hashirama would have to use like the other styles and shit like that.
I understand the logic. All right. What's that said, ladies and gentlemen?
But who y'all was talking about though? Azule, she does not let them do a lot of the stuff you think they might do. The way she battles, like for instance, how she chopped Aang right before he got into the app. She not gonna let you power up. She's not gonna let your theme music play. So you got to think about that. Like you're in a battle with someone like. They're like battling you. Like they're not they're not. It's not like a honorable battle. Like she's gonna sneak you. She's probably the type of person that throw dirt in your eye, like while you're not least expecting it. Like she's gonna make sure that all the sliders are pushed in her advantage because, like, she's there for one thing and one thing only: is to get you up out of there.
But that's also what made her lose in the end.
She has a weak mental though. If you show her that you can stand up to her, she just crumbles. She doesn't have.
That was just her brother, though. That was her brother. And
no,
his mental
May stood up to her too, and
anti-Lee. That's
they all stood up to her, and that's what started the downward spiral.
She has a weak mental.
Yeah. All right. We'll do 2 more segments. We'll wrap up.
Oh, real quick, my dream matchup is Kiritsugu and Kenny Ackerman.
Interesting. How would Kenny? You said Kiritsugu. How would Kenny get past his ability?
He has a better range of movement. He could be more unpredictable.
Oh, you're including the.
He keeps his ODM.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. All right. Now I kind of do want to tap into the title a little bit because it's in there. Lani, do you quickly want to talk about Ordeal? Because it's in the title, we kind of have to talk about it.
Will Ordeal change anime? I'd say yes because I think the big movers in the anime space is the African American community. Look at DreamCon, how much bigger that's been getting every year. When we talk about a lot of the big creators, a lot of the big anime creators are African American, and they're starting to pick up Ordeal. Ordeal's more than just a black story or a black action story. No, it's one of the best action stories in the manga space. Period. I'd say it's easily top 5. That's current of things that are currently out. Yeah, the fights are good. The stories, I think we're probably like halfway through what the actual story is right now, so it's a really good time to pick it up. And yeah, it's just I don't even know how great it's going to end up being, if it's going to make my all-time list or anything like that, but it's definitely heading that direction. I think Che Hart is one of the most unique MCs I've seen in a while, and a lot of people are going to like him. A lot of people are going to relate to him. Right now, he's kind of given like a pseudo Aaron Yeager vibe, kind of with how he's like kind of turning heel on people in a way. And yeah, I think the Ordeal story can just impact anime by itself without the whole African American aspect to it. But with the African American aspect to it, we're gonna eat that shit up. So I think it does have a chance to be bigger than anime.
Yeah, I think Ordeal can provide a lot of different things, not only appealing to a very specific demographic that always loved anime, but there was a slight sentiment, not even a slight, a strong sentiment of people who don't feel like anime always represents them, and this could be one of the key figures, probably one of the most prominent figures, considering it is a anime filled with Black anime characters. You don't see that as often. You don't see that at all, to be honest. But also the aspect that it appeals to a unique culture, right? They're appealing to a specific like African culture and African country. And I've talked about this before, is like when it comes down to being part of the anime scene, you really kind of have similar settings where it's like Western American, or most of them are like very Japanese settings, or you might go to the fantasy-esque or futuristic-esque. The appeal to utilize another culture and way of life to create a series is not something that really gets mainstream, and Ordeal might set a very strong precedent for that, saying that you don't need to follow the traditional formulas to garner a fan base. It's possible to step outside with culture, with representation, for you to be big. And I think that is very much necessary, regardless of how much we like, Japan, Shonen Jump, and anime. A lot of it has to appeal to a Japanese audience, and Webtoons doing what it's doing is good, but a lot of their stories still appeal to a certain audience. Ordeal's the only one that's like, we're very different in terms of who we're appealing to. So if it's successful,
hopefully they let it air, because we've seen I've seen this a few times. I don't know if y'all, I don't know how old everybody is up here, but I remember Black Panther had a cartoon series, and they cut that shit off in the middle of the series because It was just too much. It's a few I can think of. Static Shock, another good black TV show that just got cut off in the middle of. I don't even know why I got cut off, but it doesn't exist anymore. I mean, another one, Afro Samurais, and talked about. I don't know why that's not. I don't watch that over and over again. The Villain Justice, number 2 headband, the whole purpose of it, that shit was tough. Doesn't get talked about. So hopefully, they can stand where it could just keep going and, build upon seasons and seasons and see where it really go from there. But my experience with it, once you start to appeal not from the masses, I guess specifically the black, them shits get cut off, bro. And them was good TV shows, especially that Black Panther cartoon series. Like it had all the X-Men up in it. Like it wasn't just like straight black. Like it was a part of it. It was just like, we over here with the Black Panther. Them shits get cut off quick. Like I don't know why, but I don't know. Hopefully.
I think Ordeal's done it.
So for Static Shock specifically, because I was just looking this up while you were talking about, I've never heard of the Black Panther one. Static Shock actually ran for 4 seasons. It has 52 episodes, which in the time that I came out is actually standard.
Yeah. Okay, 4 seasons, but 4 seasons, man, that shit should.
Did it get canceled?
But I think the bigger question.
I think it just stopped. I don't know if it got canceled, but
so it did get canceled for low productivity. Like afterwards, like it wasn't bringing in as much money as some of the other ones.
Well, I would say like Ordeal, like Afro Samurai, the Black Panthers, like those were, of course, unfortunately, when it comes to our community, those were like some of the stepping stones, I think, for Ordeal. And Ordeal, like, even though like the main cast is black, now they're like all the characters from all over the world are helping out. So you see like one of the most popular characters, he's basically like Thor. He has like Norse powers and stuff like that. So it's like they have people from all over the world. So it's like America people are in there now. So it's like I think it has a chance to be one of the ones that to be at the top of the anime space, if not transcend it. But it's, how things are stacked against us. So even though the views are up there, the traction,
the base has to get behind it. That's a big thing. It has to be undeniable when you try to kind of step out of the status quo.
But I think we're in a good space though. Now you start to see it, like Comic-Con, black people dressing up in cosplay, like so. It might be able to stand it now. Like I think it's cool.
It's getting close to being like just undeniable. It is.
Yeah.
So
I'm not disagreeing with you. So the Black Panther TV show only had 6 episodes, by the way. 1 season, 6 episodes.
Yeah, that shit was fun. Y'all gotta watch it. It was Angie right. It was on BET, but y'all gotta watch it. It was actually good.
It's on Prime and YouTube. Yep. But it all released in less than 2.5 weeks, November 14th to November 28th. And then that was it.
6 episodes is great.
6 episodes and 6 episodes in that short of a time. Like I'm looking at it, it was 2 episodes per day. So it only had 3 days that episodes released, and it was 2 episodes a day. So that's crazy to me.
The first episode was him fighting Captain America, though. So I don't know. They already started it off.
It was canceled.
Okay.
It was good. It was good, bro. If y'all get a chance, just watch it, though. It was actually good. Like that's why I was like so confused of why they stopped making these episodes. Fair enough with the four seasons of Static Shock, but I felt like that shit.
But even with the Static Shock thing, it's kind of odd to me that it got that many seasons. It has a cult following. A lot of people like Static Shock, and it just will not get rebooted. They won't bring back the animated show. They won't do a live action. They don't put them in the DC universe. It's kind of weird to me.
So it's actually, there's a reason behind that. So it's the same thing of like the Static Shock comics sell very, very well. So they don't need to subsidize its fan base with like TV watchers. For instance, Iron Man, the Hulk, Captain America, the whole reason why the Avengers movie series was created was because their like comic books and their fan base as a whole was not selling very well at all. That's why X-Men's been able to go so long in between projects of shows, movies, anything like that, because the core fan base, which is like the comic book readers, is actually very strong. So the reason why they would bring someone like Static Shock back into like rotation of a TV series or something like that is because would be to rebuild that fan base, or they feel like they're losing out on like their fan base in general, like with the movie and TV show watchers is starting to like plummet. So they're going to bring something that they know the masses love back in. But that's not also to say that I'm not trying to like say that I don't get your point, because I do. Because for the biggest one right now that I can think of is Gacha Akuda. Everybody's saying that the very clearly Black anime characters in Gacha Akuda, who the literal like creator has said they are Black characters within her universe, they're saying, oh no, that's not, those aren't Black people. Jabber has literal dreads. Like, and he like that's a Black man.
Have you
He's
seen
also
Gacha
voiced
Akuda
by
yet,
a
man?
Black voice actor as well.
Yes. Every voice, I think it's all of the voice actors of the characters in there, like the 3 that we've seen so far in the anime. I
Yeah.
think they're all voiced by Black voice actors, as they should be.
Yeah, Bam, that's
Nah,
another one.
you're-
You gotta watch.
I got my list.
Oh,
I got my
Gacha
list, man.
Akuda.
Yeah.
Bama's gonna see Jabber, and Jabber might end up being Bama's favorite character.
Jabber, I love Jabber so much.
Yo,
I love
Bama,
Jabber
put
so
King
much.
Vaughn in an anime. That is Jabber. I'm not even joking. Like, he looks like King Vaughn too. He's like, with his look, you're gonna be like, that Vaughn right there. And
He's gonna be hyped by Jabber, and then he's gonna watch the backstory of Amo, and he's like, "What the fuck?"
Amon just breaks
I
my
got Gacha
heart.
Akuda though for sure. I like the direction for Black characters heading though in anime though. I felt like, to me, I don't know, but now this brings up. I don't know, how do y'all feel about Bleach and Black characters? Because ain't Yoriichi and all them.
Yoriichi, and then
Chosen, Yoriichi,
Who is-
Chosen, Lily Barrow,
who's the blind dude?
Jackie.
Chosen.
Okay.
Yeah. Jackie. Don't forget Jackie from the Fullbringer arc.
Oh, I would have completely forgot Jackie existed. I'm not gonna
Bro,
lie.
with the boots, bro. Like the dirty.
Nah,
the
bro.
boots
Full bring
dirty,
arc ain't
man.
moving me. The only one who moves me in full bring is Tsukishima.
Gacha Akuda is doing it better when it comes to Black characters, because
Yeah, for sure.
as
And
soon
I
as Jabber
also-
said, "Yo, it's your boy Jabber," I'm like, all right. I was like, all right.
Jabber's hilarious.
I also just want to put this one out there, especially within like the cosplay community. Stop if you are not Black, please stop trying to cosplay Black characters. Like, please. Like you have so like
Don't
y'all always
don't
want to
whitewash a Black character. How about
you
that?
literally you're whitewashing a Black character. Please do not do it. Please do not do it.
And before they try to reverse Uno this on us, there is not that there's. I don't want to say that there's a difference.
There is a difference.
Because there is a difference, but also people try to claim characters that aren't their races either. Like, people are like, "Oh, you can't cosplay as Freerin. Freerin's not white, y'all. She's an elf. She's not Caucasian. I'm sorry. Okay, she's an elf. She's a magical creature. She's not an elf."
Or if we're gonna do like let's pick a slice of life. All right, let's pick one that's in like technically our universe, right? Fuck, Solo Leveling uses Earth, right? Nobody in that anime is white. Nobody, except for when they go to America, maybe.
Yeah, there's a white blonde dude in America, but
Yeah,
most of them are Asian. You're correct.
Exactly. So that argument's not correct in the first place because they're not white in the first place. But there are so few legitimate Black characters. Please don't whitewash them. For the love of God, please do not whitewash them.
Yeah, that's what I probably would go. Just like if you're gonna do it right. That's my thing because I'm not interested in like all the toxic stuff. Because we've seen what happened to that one cosplay young girl who got bullied because she was black and she was cosplaying, and she ended up. She ended up. I'm not gonna say that on air. So like, just have fun with it. Don't be freaking toxic, but also do not represent the character you're appreciating as well.
Honor the character with respect.
Yes,
exactly. Facts.
If I see I'm sorry. If you're in DreamCon and if you're in blackface, you're probably gonna get jumped. You might not make it out of there.
Nobody's dumb enough to do that.
If you do go to like a Comic-Con or DreamCon, you could just like wear regular clothes too, though, right?
Yeah.
Like I just want to wear an anime T-shirt and
Best believe I'm not dressing up when I go to DreamCon, Bama. Okay. So like,
Bama, are you going to DreamCon too? Because I know Trent's gonna be down there in Houston and all.
I've been thinking about it, bro. Like, because that's why I say Trent.
Well, you better look at the tickets may run out. So you
really? That shit that big?
Eastern or like he's
We bought our tickets a couple of days ago.
I didn't realize it was that big, bro. That's wild. Yeah. That shit lit
or
too.
Never. And if you're trying to link up and let us know, we can organize something.
Yeah, for sure.
You just gotta let us know so we can figure out
Bama,
whatever we got going on.
See, I would hoop with y'all, but I got hurt. I got hurt, bro.
Oh, definitely.
Maybe I don't remember, bro. I gotta well, we'll see though.
Oh, you did get hurt. Yeah, you got a bad injury.
Yeah, bad injury. I don't see. I'm just
still cross up high. You got it.
Please.
This is my anime arc, bro. This is my rebuild arc. Come back stronger than ever, bro. You know what I mean? I just had to rebuild, break myself.
You can dunk on Santo.
Hey, that'll be crazy. If I came back dunking from this injury, would be insane. I'd probably write a book. Like I would. I'll probably write a book, like because
how to dunk after an injury.
Yeah, I ruptured both of my patella tendons off the bone.
Oh,
yeah. So that should be being able to dunk from that though, dude. I'll probably be a millionaire because I'll make so many ebooks, and I'm charging like $1,000 for it.
All the seminars.
Man. Yeah, all the seminars, bro. I'm gonna show you the pictures of me in the big braces, and then be like, "Hey, bro, you could dunk like me after this, bro."
Yeah, man, I respect that. Looks like random head out, so we'll kind of wrap it up with this at the very least. Because baby, you are here. So we want to cover this so we don't have to cover it next week real quick. The NFL playoffs.
Oh, yeah. He did run. He ran, y'all.
Random
ran, y'all. Random ran.
He said he had a dip. So,
do
you know the cape he was putting on for Josh Allen?
I ain't gonna lie to you. Can we say it for next week? Because I want to get random.
But we're gonna have another playoff round.
I wanted to sit on Josh Allen. I need to see him.
He was saying like, "Oh, why are we putting Josh Allen up to these standards? He's never been better than Mahomes. Why are we doing this? Like he's not Mahomes."
I ain't gonna lie. If Josh Allen just plays bad, they win.
Oh, he had a crash out on me because we're playing Xbox, right, Bama? And we're all talking about the playoffs because they're about to play, and he's saying like, "Oh, like Josh Allen has the worst offensive situation." I'm like, CJ Stroud don't got Nico Collins right now. What do you mean? And not offensive line? And that so then we went bad. So I was like, all right, let's break it down. Who has a better O line? Who has a better running back? Who has better? And then he's like, the first thing he said, but the Texans defensive core. I was like, we're talking about their offense. Why are you talking about their defense? But the Texans defensive core is like that wasn't even the argument. But then he's like, but the Bills are like on their third and fourth receiver. I'm like, CJ Stroud got no Nico Collins. He got Christian Kirk and 2 rookies. Who do you want? Woody Marks or the league's leading rusher and James Cook? Who has a better O-line? The Texans terrorists or the Bills O-line? Like who has better tight end?
And Dalton Schultz got injured.
Dalton Schultz you comparing the dude to his 3rd year into the MVP of the league and supposedly the face of the league when Mahomes isn't playing, because that's show how they made this playoff feel like it was pretty much just Josh Allen versus everybody.
I saw the clip recently where Colin Cowherd's still calling Josh Allen the most talented quarterback he's ever seen. Yeah, I hear the Josh Allen game. Also, let's save the Josh Allen conversation later, but at the very least, let's talk about these playoffs real quick. I do. Doesn't happen often, but I do have to admit when I'm wrong sometimes. Real quick, $2 super chat. Josh Allen got anime MC level plot armor. Lamar forever. He got crazy plot armor. He got crazy plot. People defending Josh Allen after this
4 turnover game. They blamed everybody, but dude, I was here. I'm sorry. I know y'all saving it, but this is what kind of made me mad.
Yeah, go crazy.
Lamar Jackson. Yes, he had 2 turnovers last year in the game versus the Bills where he lost, right? One of the turnovers led to points. Only one of them. The other one didn't even lead to points. Lamar Jackson goes on the second half where he was inefficiently the best. That was the best half of football. For statistical numbers, that was the best half of playoff football in the whole playoffs. He goes off that. My boy dropped the pass. Everybody always talks about those 2 turnovers, right? And they was like, oh, we don't care. Lamar don't have weapons either. I don't care what people say about what Josh Allen. Zay Flowers is nowhere near the receivers. I don't care. Just look at the receivers Lamar have. And they always harp on those 2 turnovers when that man played close to perfect in the second half. And if his tight end just squeezes
he made the play to win the game. He made the play to win the game, but the other guy didn't finish the deal. He made the play to win the game.
But they keep going back to, if you don't turn the ball over. Well, why does Lamar have to play perfect in order to win a game? But we, on the other second hand, we see this with Josh Allen, and they blame it. They even fired the coach, Sean McDermott. Like, even the organization is damn near trying to protect him, saying that it's not his fault. Like, I get it in a grand scheme of it. This the guy that bought me there. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, he played bad. If he, like, whoever said it the first, if he just plays mid, they win that game. But he went to hell. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what he did in between that, but it was just wild. These playoffs is good, but
well, I do have to say, and apparently Brian Daboll may go to Buffalo, which will be very interesting to see. I do have to say, like I said, not wrong golfing, but when I am, I'll admit it. CJ, you made me look stupid. I believed, CJ. What the hell was that? That was crazy. Two of the worst NFL games back to back. And I'll be honest, when I saw him throw that, they stopped the Patriots. They were up in the game. They're about to score again, and CJ threw a prayer pick 6. I was like, there's no fucking way he's doing this on my screen right now. I was like, no way he can repeat the Steelers game. And he said, okay, bet. So, CJ, you're officially mid as fuck because that was disgusting quarterback play. I apologize for believing my boy. But yeah, you got to lock the fuck in.
Riddell, I was with you because the situation that he was in was all he has to do is just like you don't have to do it. Like that pick what he threw, you don't have to do that. Like, and for that defense to only give up 28, being in the situations they was constantly in all game, that's solidified. That was the best defense in the league, hands down. Like, that was, I don't know. I felt like he had a parlay in. He was betting on.
Bro, it's because it's one thing. It's like there's a miscommunication or what. He's just doing bullshit. He's not even playing quarterback right. How do you just throw it up in the air and go like, someone go get it? He forgot how to play quarterback. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, and it looked as Drake Mays to win because poor Bo Nix though. For you to win that game in the dramatic fashion, but pretty much had to give up your ankle. It was because I don't see them beating Drake with no quarterback.
Well, to be fair,
Jarrett
this man has
Stidham?
not been playing elite football this playoffs. He has moments, but he's also been a turnover machine.
But based off
But
what
Jared
we saw from
Stidham
QBs,
is just Jared Stidham. Maybe I don't know. I would pick the Patriots, but like, come on.
I mean, in a world though, because again, he's in the situation like with CJ in. You don't need an all-world performance. Like you just need somebody that's gonna make 5 or 6 crucial passes out of the game and keep the sticks moving.
Wait, CJ with Amber Rose or what? I don't follow that celebrity drama right there. I'm not gonna lie. It's possible. Jared Stidham could go on his Nick Foles run. Nick Foles tweeted it. He said the Patriots don't play good against backup quarterbacks. That's what he said. So it's not impossible. And then the Rams did what they had to do. Sean McVay was trolling. That was one of the weirdest down the stretch play calling I've seen in a very long time, where you ran the ball 10 times in a row at the end of the fourth quarter, at the beginning of overtime. But they still ended up winning. Caleb got a lot of juice. He's an elite playmaker. He still makes some bad mistakes. And DJ Moore didn't have a good game, but I got the Rams handled.
Caleb needs to play better in quarters 1 through 3, though. All of that,
yeah,
I feel it, bro. Okay, yeah, we sit up in the end when the game on the line, but at some point in time, bro, like the game shouldn't even be in them situations if you play good football quarters 1 through 3. I do like Caleb. It still kind of alarms me that he only completes 50% of his passes. Like if we look at them, a lot of them games, he only completing 56, 54%.
He still got inaccuracy issues.
Yeah, like so. But I do agree with you, Riddell. He is making strides to be one of the more elite play callers, and he throws some passes where it's just like, what the yeah, bro, you a talented individual, bro. Like you got it, bro.
When I went from my office to my bedroom to watch the game, I was like, oh, can I put on the game real quick while you're going to sleep? And then as soon as I turned it on, the next play was that crazy touchdown pass from Caleb Williams. And she don't even watch football like that, but she was like, what the fuck? Because I don't know. I haven't seen that type of explosive playmaking like that since maybe Mahomes and Josh Allen are the only ones that can and Lamar, of course, that can extend plays. I think those 4, because I don't think Joe Burrow extends plays to that level.
Yeah, he's not an elite playmaker like
Herbert.
Like
Jalen Hurts doesn't have the arm or accuracy for that.
So you could probably give it to Aaron Rodgers. Like that's the level of playmaking.
Yeah. So Lamar, Josh Allen, Mahomes, and Caleb, in terms of just making those superstar level plays, yeah, he's got that. Now, I think I said this last week. They still have a decent cap space and everything like that. If the Bears beef up that defense with the draft picks and free agency and stuff like that, they're gonna be a monster because Rome Odunze is getting better. I like what I saw from Burden this year, from his rookie year. DJ Moore, I don't think DJ Moore is a bad receiver. I just think he has zero chemistry with Caleb Williams, and I saw that from last year. DJ Moore the year before, people were saying the nastiest things. Remember what was it on Open Field? Someone was saying oh, DJ Moore or CeeDee Lamb type shit, which was always bullshit. But DJ Moore is a very talented receiver. I just don't think he fits with Caleb Williams. I don't know if he really fits with their scheme anymore. I think Burden can get more reps next year. He can be your number 2, and Rome Odunze can be your number 1.
Honestly, their number 1 can be Colston Loveland. I'm not gonna lie. That dude.
They also got Colston Loveland. So I don't think they. DJ Moore is of course great to have, but I don't think they need him because they don't really use him like that.
Burden and Rome Odunze, that's a good 1 to have too.
Yeah. How many games have we seen this year where DJ Moore had 1 or 2 targets? They're not using him. Go ship him somewhere else. Hey, Drake May will take him. We'll take him.
Use it for a DE. That's what they eat.
Yeah, and I will say in that play, Caleb put the ball where the receiver had the chance to get it. But if I had to give
Caleb,
full credit, Caleb, full credit, amazing throw, great situation. Kobe Durant is trolling in that play, bro. I don't know how you let that man catch it. That was one of the worst defensive lapses. All you have to do is stick to Cole Kmet, and this man tried to hit it out of the sky or something. I don't know what he was doing.
Nah, they was locked up though.
Someone
said
that drive, like Caleb Williams was like he was on one. Like he was on a level that the other Bears players were not on his like level of playing at that point. He was cooking. And he was just on one. And DJ Moore was not on that time. DJ Moore was at that point taking a step back and said, Caleb Williams took a step forward. At that point of the game, DJ Moore took a step back. And that's what happened, in my opinion.
Oh, you're talking about the overtime play where he threw the pick.
Yeah, the overtime play where he threw the pick. Like Caleb was you could see in that drive, Caleb was cooking, he was on one, and DJ Moore just couldn't keep up in terms of like where he was.
DJ Moore definitely gave up on the route, but Caleb can't make that throw. He can't make that throw. That throw is not a good one. But yeah, real quick, I still got the Rams beating the Seahawks. I'm gonna be very clear. Rams Super Bowl. Matthew Stafford Super Bowl.
Sea chickens lose, man.
The Seahawks.
Sea chickens.
Yeah, that's what the Seahawks call.
Seahawks did just lose Charbonnet. Apparently, Charbonnet tore his ACL. So like, it's just Walker. So that's a blow. No, I got the Rams. I think it's gonna be close though. But I'm just not a Sam Darnold believer. So
you ain't gotta believe in Sam Darnold. They just got the better defense.
No, I agree.
I'm not, as long as it's not freezing cold, the Rams should be able to play offense this time because
that's true.
They could not do it in the cold.
But I got the Rams, and of course, I got my Patriots. Just for all you haters out there, y'all thought because Tom left that we were just done? No, it's the Patriots nation. We run this shit. Y'all forgot. We took like a 2-3 year nap. Let y'all have your fun, and then now we back again.
You're not in the Super Bowl yet.
Yeah, we just have to beat a backup quarterback that's played 4 games in his whole career. That's all we got to do.
There's a lot of interesting potential rematches too. I mean, Seahawks Patriots rematch, Rams Patriots rematch, and Seahawks Broncos rematch. All I know is in every scenario, whatever the rematch, someone's getting their revenge on the Patriots. Someone is getting their revenge on the Patriots.
Hey, and guess what? At the end of the day, I won't care because guess what? We won 4 games last year, and now we in the AFC Championship. We went from 4 games to the AFC Championship, and our quarterback's in his 2nd year. I wonder what the hell we're gonna do when we get like another good receiver. We get some more defensive weapons. He's on his rookie contract, and we're already cooking. So. Hey,
don't worry.
If we
Your
lose,
kryptonite is coming.
My 2nd year quarterback took us to the bowl. Oh, boo-hoo. Yeah. So Patriots Empire is back, and I love that everybody hates it.
They talk your shit.
Yeah,
but
Drake
your kryptonite is here now that the New York Giants have a head coach. Don't worry.
Oh, so in the future, yeah.
No. Next year we'll be back.
Giants are gonna be in the Super Bowl next year.
Hey man, we'll be back.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because apparently neighbors might not even start till like midway through the season. So
we're gonna draft. What's his name? What's that one wide receiver from? Is it OSU? Cardell Tate.
Draft a receiver. Waddell just had 1,000 yards without neighbors. Like y'all got a good number 2.
Well, we're about to get another number 1. We're gonna have 2 number 1s, neighbors, and whoever we draft. We'll be locked.
I appreciate your optimism.
Man, shout out. NFL playoffs are crazy this year. A lot of crazy things happening and a new winner. We'll see how this kind of plays out. We're about to wrap up Bama, no worries. So that is all we got. Any final words from Bama, Taylor, our guest for today?
I'll be back on here tomorrow, YouTube, Players Choice. 8:30 p.m. Talk some more about the NFL playoffs and what's going on. A lot of coaches lost their jobs. So y'all know where to find me over here getting ass. You know they try to make me crash out over there. Feel good to be on a podcast where we could just talk, converse like civilized humans.
It'd be getting toxic over there.
Yeah, it'd be getting toxic over there, bro. It was toxic last weekend, bro. But they got me. You got me. But yeah, man, that's why I'll be at 8:30. Y'all know where to find me. But appreciate y'all boys letting me come on, bro. Talk, release my inner nerd. You know what I mean? Love watching anime. I love drawing, bro. So a lot of good anime. I'm ready to see, season 3 of Solo Leveling because I read all of it. Ready to see Black Clover, how it finished, all of that too, man. Like, Julius Nova Chrono, man. Clover. Yeah, can't wait, bro.
They better turn villain or some shit.
Real quick, Riddell. I would just like to say, I just like remind y'all, because if y'all watched last week, like I said, Miles and Santo kept on commenting how like I just kept on smiling throughout the whole thing. Y'all really let Random make a whole presentation on some shit. He made a 46 page slideshow on some shit that y'all all knew I was trolling about last week. Y'all let this happen. Y'all let him put. I'm so happy he put in the work. I'm so happy that the first villain assignment of 2026 was successful. We rage baited Random into doing a full essay presentation, whatever. It was beautiful. Because guess what? Yeah, everything I posted, I just Googled top anime shit. I wasn't even looking at the numbers. I just started clicking and posting shit in Discord, and he was just crashing out. So I'm glad that the rage bait was successful. Because guess what? At the end of the day, I don't give a damn. But hey, number one anime in Japan, underappreciated. That doesn't really make a lot of sense. But whatever. Yeah, I can't believe he really did all that. I appreciate his effort and his energy because I did not have a tenth of energy to put into it as he did. I didn't know it was that serious, but hey,
handling business. Shout out.
First troll of the year successful, y'all. First troll successful.
Hi, man. Debate of the year nominee. Any final words from you, Taylor?
Wait, was there ever a stat that showed that it was underappreciated?
No.
Oh, okay. I guess.
No.
It
was in top 10.
Stats I saw was in the top 10, y'all. That's all I'm saying. But I digress.
Riddell, you already know. I love just coming on here and fucking with y'all.
Yeah, W content, W conversations.
Yeah, Bama, you don't understand. I think it was the last time I was on here. We talked about Attack on Titan.
Yeah, she was being disrespectful.
I was not being disrespectful. I was being truthful. Because the same thing can be said about Stranger Things. Overall, the series is amazing, but the ending and the hype to the ending made it kind of fall off a bit.
And that's the show, everybody.
I'll let it be. I'll let it go. All right, appreciate y'all for coming on. This was another great guest appearances from Bama and Taylor. I do want people to remind them, of course, that we will be having like a guest appearance every month. That's the plan at the very least. So to kind of spice up the podcast episodes, and I do have something in mind for next week. I already have the whole vision. We are going to talk good about Bleach next week. That is what we are doing for a podcast episode because we are kind of being announced as like the Bleach haters, and we don't hate Bleach.
We're not gonna beef up Bleach when it's JJK. It's time to shine next week. That's crazy. It's JJK's time to shine. We got to talk about something else. Disrespectful.
A Bleach fan said that. Oh my goodness. All right. We're never going to beat the allegations. We're never going to beat the allegations.
Yo, Riddell, this is how serious it is. I have an outfit ready for when the Toshiro episode comes out. I have a Toshiro themed outfit ready.
Are you stealing some of my clothes?
No, I it's something I ordered like a while ago.
Okay.
It's hard. All right. We'll talk about the Maki stuff for sure, but it will be Bleach themed. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, appreciate y'all. If you are listening, make sure you guys rate the podcast 5 stars. Make sure you guys like. Make sure you guys subscribe. Apparently Bill Gates has an anime. I didn't know about that. Shout out Bill Gates, I guess.
Drop in Discord.
Make sure you join the Discord. We have a link tree. You can join the Discord. A lot of conversations. The big back and forth between Taylor, Lani, and Random was happening in the Discord. It was very, very entertaining. So appreciate everybody who supports us. Y'all have a good one. Take care and peace.